moves you try to make, it won't work. Hey,
And I don't show no pity. I do this shit my motherfucking way. And that's gang trying to stop us. But the only way to do it is to stop us. That's impossible. It's really kinda hard, cause we gon' do it our way. Ain't no way we stop until we pay. They been trying to stop us. But the only way to do it is to stop us. That's impossible. It's really kinda hard, cause we gon' do it our way. Ain't no way we stop until we pay. They been trying to stop us. But the only way to do it is to stop us. That's impossible. It's really kinda hard, cause we gon' do it our way. Ain't no way we stop until we pay. They been trying to stop us. But the only way to do it is to stop us. That's impossible. It's really kinda hard, cause we gon' do it our way. Ain't no way.
can't stop us. Regardless of what you try to do, what moves you try to make, it won't work. Hey,
They been trying to stop.
What's up, y'all? You're now tuned in to the Pandora Wordbox show. Shout out to my boy Trife Gang and Miss Gang for that great stop us this morning. What's up, Shay Boogie?
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl Shay Boogie.
Man, I just thought that just pumped me all week. That song right there just been like, yeah, we got haters. They got haters, we got haters. They trying to imitate them, they trying to imitate us, yeah.
It
we
be like that
all up
sometimes.
in there. So yeah.
It be like that sometimes.
Soon as they, alright, so I want to say happy birthday. His birthday was this week. Happy birthday to Trife Gang.
Happy birthday to you. Boom, boom.
Really? I thought she was going to give you a whole jump,
Oh.
right?
And maybe later on in the show.
But shout out. Happy birthday to you, D Black. Bam 840. I think that's what you call him, Bam 840.
I thought it was 640.
No, Bam, Trife renamed him.
Oh, all right. Cool beans. I'm down. I've been out the loop.
Shout out to my girl, Miss Gang. You know, good chicken. So
Good chicken.
yeah, so they had a birthday party this week.
Uh-huh.
It was good.
Awesome.
It was 3 people birthday party, but you might as well say
I
it was Trife Gang birthday party.
Right. It's everybody.
No, because his performance just, I mean, they all performed good, I give him that, but when he just took over the floor.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's like, yeah, it's our birthday, but the man is here.
Right.
You know, so he did a great performance, him and Mrs. Gang. That's actually when I heard that song, I was like, as soon as he finished performing, I need that. Like now,
I know that's right.
look, and you know, hashtag so exclusive. My girl emailed it to me like right then and there. So
There you go. It be like that.
so shout out to the gangs.
It be like that.
Man, all right. So this morning we have 2 R&B stars, well, artist stars coming in. D'Amico Star
Mm-hmm.
and Mr. McKinley.
Hey.
R&B, and of course my girl Vega. For Vega Entertainment will be coming in.
Woo-hoo.
So, you know, stay tuned. So, in our afternoon interview is hashtag so exclusive and heartfelt. We have Mr. Michael Muse coming in. We're going to talk about the disappearance of his son, Christian Muse, who's been gone now for 5 years. July 15th will actually be his 5-year anniversary of missing. We're going to talk about that situation and the man behind the music, because it's kind of, you know, when you're like a headliner and things happen to you, people see what they want to see.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's true.
You know, he's a great singer. He been with Rare Essence since he was young. I mean, real young, like teenage age. You know, so he was like, I think he's like was the baby of the group actually.
Wow.
So for him to have so much fame and then for this tragic incident to happen to him in his hometown,
Right.
you know, we're going to talk about that, the man behind the music.
Dang.
So, sound like an unsung
It
episode,
really
the man
does.
behind the music.
It really does.
Yeah, So
That's wow.
so we're gonna talk about Christian Muse and everything that's going on with him.
Mhm.
So we're gonna take a small break, get ready to get everybody up in here. Look at her peeking around corners and stuff. Yeah, Vega Entertainment. Sound like something off Street Fighter, right?
Vega, it
It
is.
is off Street Fighter, right?
It is
Yeah,
off Street
yeah.
Fighter. Make me want to go home and play.
So yeah, they up in the house. So Pandora gonna play y'all a little bit of music, and we'll be right back with y'all.
Remember the days of Chocolate City, Bamboo Knockers, Knickerbocker, and we were doing the happy feet. Run Joe ran off, the cops were chasing through Heck and Jamal. Block parties doing electric slide in the middle of the street. Don't forget about the Cabbage Patch, the Reebok, Chocolate City. Oh, I miss those days, Chocolate City. Whenever you want Chocolate City. When we used to run up the street, baby. Chocolate City. Chocolate City for life. Chocolate City for life. Give me some Chuck Brown, EU Essence. Junkyard, drop the bomb. BYB was about the business. Ooh, I miss my Chocolate City. When we used to play double dutch from around the way. Who's best? Your block, my block. People, Chocolate City. Oh, I miss those days. Chocolate City. The city to go to whenever you want. Chocolate City. When we used to run up the street, baby. Chocolate City. Chocolate City for life. Chocolate City for life. Chocolate City. Oh, I miss those days. Chocolate City. The city to go to whenever you want. Chocolate City. When we used to run up the street, baby. Chocolate City. Chocolate City for life. Chocolate City for life. Beads and cornrows, pigs and afros, cherry girls with all the swirls, Timberlands with high top fades and AJ jeans. Those were the days. Your neighbor used to look out for you. Couldn't do nothing wrong, 'cause Mr. Boyce was watching you. And if you listened, she always had a story to tell. About the days when everything was swell. Well. Where they at? Where they at? The mega shop. Where they at? Georgia Avenue. Where they at? RFK. Where they at? Anacostia. Where they at? Rock and pop. Doing in the park with the big chair. Where they at? Uptown. Where they at? Ridge Park. Savannah Terrace. Clifton Terrace. Black Hole. 80 Bucks. Metro Club.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Here, I'm seeing your host, Big Lil. a.k.a. Montana, Section 8 Mob, A6 Sound Lab, Boss Up Gang. Hey, man, listen to me, man. Y'all need to keep it right there where y'all got it. Pandora Love, Pandora Wordbox Show, right here on Win DC Radio 2017, man. Let's get it.
And you already know what it is. It's your boy Javon Street Garden, and that's my DJ, Kid Cannon. And you're now tuned in to Grind Season Radio every Wednesday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Make sure you tune in. Win DC Radio. You heard me.
Hey, it's your girl, Phoenix Amore, telling you that real love tunes into Pandora's Wordbox on Win DC Radio each and every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
And R&B.
What's up, y'all? You're now tuned into the Pandora Wordbox Show. I'm your host, Pandora Love.
And it's your girl, Shay Boogie.
And this morning, we have 3 special guests in the house. I have my girl, Vega, from Vega Entertainment in here. D'Amico Star.
What's up?
I
should give you mine.
But you know, you get, yeah. No, turn it that way and them two can do that one. Yeah, there you go. And McKinley in the house.
What's happening? What's going on?
Just dropped Eric.
Yeah, left Eric all out of it, didn't you?
Oh, I think that's from I think that's from the conversation that we had, right? So that's why I be like McKinley. Right. Okay, so Eric McKinley in the house. So how y'all doing this morning?
Good.
Pretty
You?
good.
Pretty good.
Okay, so who should I start with? You been here before. Like she always here. Come on, fellas. R&B singers.
Doesn't matter.
Panty droppers. I mean.
Wow.
You choose. Either way, we're ready.
Shay.
Well, do what?
Choose what?
You led with the panty droppers, so you might as well go ahead and just say a name.
Alright. So we're gonna start with D'Amico Star.
Okay.
He like, what did I just get myself into? I don't know.
Look, I am being behaved this morning. So you're from the DMV area.
Yeah.
Tell us a little about yourself.
Born and raised Southeast DC.
Southside.
Minnesota Avenue.
Greenway.
Lots of way, not. Singer, songwriter, producer. Love music. Want to make, kind of want to bring R&B back to some of its original roots. You know, the new style R&B is cool. I like it. I don't like the over auto tune, but I like, just enough. Sometimes some songs if it's like a banger, yeah, but we still got to go back to the authentic, soulful,
real
emotional,
singing.
Yeah, real singing.
Passion.
Yeah, and if you do use the auto tune, just be able to sing it live. That's all.
There you go.
That's all I'm saying.
I agree.
But that's a little bit about me.
Okay, so how long have you been singing?
Been singing since I was 4 years old.
So you just sing around the house?
I feel like you wanted to ask a question, but your mind totally got diverted.
Shut up. Anyway. Because I was right. I'm being good this morning.
Okay.
Being good this
All right,
morning.
Every time I bring R&B artists.
I'm gonna encourage her being good this morning. She is being awesomely good.
I am in the good cave of the box this morning.
The good. Oh.
I'm in the good cave of the box this morning. I'm in the angel corner. So at 4, did your mom or grandma start you off in the choir? Had to sing in church and stuff like that?
Yeah, to sing in church, it was more of they made me.
I know that's right.
Made all the kids.
Yeah, you were made to go to church then.
So I mean, it started there. Back then, I didn't appreciate it because you're a kid and you want to just chill and play with your friends, and they call the kids choir up to the church up front, and first of all, you're scared, And then y'all sing 2 songs. Even like,
Are we done yet?
yeah.
So were you the one they always say, well, you gonna lead this song right here?
Not back then. I can sing and I know I can sing, but I wasn't like out with it. You know,
Keeping it in.
Yeah. So when I sung at church, I sung with everybody's. You know, my little cousin them, they kind of sung the lead. But then I would go back and be like, hey, I could have did that better.
And that, my friends, is when it hit.
Okay, so when you got older, when did you start to more like use your talent?
I think it was around the age 13.
Junior high school girls.
Yeah, exactly.
Girls.
One of my best friends now, he had moved around the neighborhood, and he was singing to the girls on the block. And in my mind, I was like, oh no, you just moved around here. You singing?
Wait a minute, you staking claim? And wait, pause.
So we eventually got a group together, and me and him was just singing and everything. So that's kind of how it started blossoming.
That's dope.
So what was the name of the group?
Back then, I don't even remember. We had so many names.
Oh, yeah.
Most of them probably was cheesy, so I don't even want to remember. But,
Well, I mean, the cheesiest names made for the best groups.
Yes, it did.
yeah, but you kids, you be calling yourself anything.
The Chuck Taylors.
The Elgins.
The Elgins.
It's a group called the Elgins.
Oh, snap.
Leave the Elgins alone. Leave the Elgins alone. Okay.
Woo,
That's
man.
crazy.
So wait, okay, so who are your musical influences?
Donny Hathaway,
Woo!
Stevie
Lord.
Wonder.
Yes.
I love Stokely from In Condition. Of our age, Tank he doing his thing, underrated, but
He's stripping on stage now. I'm like, what?
Yes.
gotta get the sales up.
I mean, I feel right. It was like, is it right? Is it like oversex or is it like, but that song that he got out is like,
But every time you listen to the song,
yes.
But every time
yes.
you're seeing him on stage, like taking his clothes off.
Yeah, like he should have been in Magic Mike. Maybe there's a triple XL Magic Mike and he's starring in. I'm just I'm just gonna throw it out there, you know.
I don't know.
Performance, that's all.
Why
Right.
did they call him Tank?
See, you starting already.
Anyway,
See?
okay, let me stay in this corner.
Pandora is bad.
Why do they call you Star? Yeah.
Where'd you get your name from?
Oh, we ain't even start with McKinley yet, though. Yeah, so where did you get your name from?
Where did I get my name from? Me and my best friend, we had a little girlfriend. It was like at the end of junior high school, going to high school. We had little girlfriends, whatever, going to the mall. You know, everybody made up fake names back then.
Of course.
Yeah, and at first it was just a fictitious name that I didn't even know it was gonna be my name eventually. So I just made it up.
He named himself because he knew. That's when you speak. See, that's stuff when you speak over yourself. That's what things happen.
Pandora was just something I was fooling around with.
Oh, I can't fool around with Shay.
That
That's
was
my
even
legal
before,
name.
like Pandora Radio, though.
Oh, you need to get your money.
Right? They owe you some money.
Oh, okay. So, what have you been doing with your music?
Right now, I got a single out, Bitter. A video, you can see it on YouTube. Working on my album, finishing it up now. It'll be a 10-song album. I think something else come, I might add it.
In case creative juices just start flowing.
Yeah. A lot of people say when I just do an EP, to me, I got too much to say.
I know that's right.
And I don't know. To me, I see a lot of independent artists. They do EPs and then just, and I always wanted to do an album. And
But see, the thing about a lot of independent artists, they don't invest in themselves, so that's why their EP just
that's true.
Veers off
Like,
to the
yeah.
Never lands.
What was that jump? She was like, yeah,
Boom. It be like that sometimes, like.
But when you invest in yourself,
Right.
There's a difference.
That's true because I've been investing in my own studio. Most important, I would say, to any independent artist, man, the product. If you have to pay to get it right how you want it, man, just go ahead, suck it up, and pay it.
Right.
Because you're only first one time, And a lot of times, if you come out and it's whack, they ain't gonna give you a second chance.
First impression should be
Your
your
best
best
impression.
So, and I think that's one of the things I learned later on, you know, because I was always, I just go to the studio. I don't want to invest in this keyboard, even though I produce and everything. And then after a while, I'm just like, yo, man, I got to do it. You only live once.
So you might as well be free.
Yeah. So that's been my motto ever since. And investing my time, my music, my money, because a lot of people, we blow money on stupid stuff anyway. I mean, how many times you go to fast food a week? That could be studio time, everything else.
Yep.
So that's how I look at it.
Buying them J's.
What? You know how many?
I'm sorry. I will rock a Chuck Taylor quick if you tell me it's either the Jordans or the studio. And if you give up the Jordans, you gotta wear Chuck Taylors for the rest of your life.
Closet for the Jordan.
Can I get every
that's
color?
Like EP right there.
Exactly.
I don't know. That's more than one EP right there for real.
Shoot.
On everything.
Yep.
Right.
You might get a package.
Bonus
Package
tracks and some
deal,
more
right,
stuff on it.
man?
Okay, so when did your mom notice that your talent was there?
I would say around 4 or 5, because we used to sing around the house. My dad used to play these old records, like the Shy Lights, the Manhattan.
Woo, it sound like my daddy.
You know.
So was she the one, like, when she had company and they be listening to music, you know how moms and them used to back in the day, listening, like, come here.
No, she was real, like, my parents are older. Me and my younger brother came in, like, the second batch.
Oh,
So she was, like, a little more calm and chill. So.
Wait, I love how you said that.
What?
Second batch.
The second batch.
Yeah.
we was the second batch. So
Gremlins.
we ain't had to worry about too much of that.
You know, in the second batch, you know, your parents take you to the park. They don't participate. They just sit in the car and
Sit in
watch.
the car and chill.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Play,
Yeah.
First batch had to dance
Yeah.
with them and sing.
Not even that. The first batch is like, you better be glad that mama used to do that. Why you all do that? It could be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, it's 2 questions we always ask artists that come on. What is the biggest stage you would love to get on? No matter where it is. It could be anywhere in the world.
The biggest. Wherever they holding the Grammys.
I know that's right.
I just want to say that too.
Wherever.
Wherever they holding the Grammys.
Wherever they holding the
In the
Grammys.
basement.
Hey.
I'm gonna be there.
If it's in the basement, then that mean they live streaming.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, if you get on the stage, you're already nominated for something.
Okay.
You know.
I like his thinking. That's dope.
Okay. Another question is, once you make it and you get that first big check cut, all bills paid, everybody you owe money to got their
What
money
you doing?
back,
Where you
all
going?
that. Boom. What are you going to do?
After I paid everybody else,
Everybody paid.
everybody paid.
The rest
What
is
I'm gonna do?
yours.
Ooh, my check. You know, big house. That's a given. But I wanna put a house on my grandparents' land that everybody can go to.
A family house.
A family house.
Yes.
Can't nobody do
And make
nothing with it.
Make it like a big resort, pool, basketball court,
I
bowling
know that's
alley,
right.
everything.
Everybody come.
So it doesn't
Right.
belong to nobody. It's just the family.
It's
house.
to belong to the
Whoever
family.
died, it's just theirs.
Every holiday.
And put a clause in there. I don't care what land developers come. You
Can't sell it.
Yeah,
You
can't
can't
buy
sell
it.
it. Can't sell it. The only thing you can do is fix it.
Okay.
I'm ready to go to that house.
Right. So
Talking about a basketball court.
now, speaking of family, are you married?
I'm happy.
We don't discuss.
Oh, they don't discuss theirs. Okay. Fine. I mean, fans want to know when you get. See, that's the thing I try to tell male fans, like us with New Edition and stuff like that. They be wanting to know. Like I Twitter a lot of posts. It's like, oh, he got a girlfriend.
My
Yeah.
son does the same thing.
See, all them write up magazines I used to buy.
Word up.
What?
Word up.
Oh, no.
Word up, not right up.
Right on, right up, all that.
See them put two together.
Look, hold up. You know how old I am. Don't.
She put no. You're mad you put Word Up and Right On together though.
Right on, Word Up. All
But
the
you
mag-
had to get.
Look,
But you had
all
to get
the
both of them.
magazines, all the magazines with the posters. Even the White People magazine had Menudo and all them in there. Yeah.
She was getting it.
When Justin Timberlake got married, for real, yeah.
So that immediately has them losing fans because. Oh, sorry. I guess I don't see it that way.
No, but that's why a lot of record companies don't even.
Don't mention your wife. Don't do that. Don't mention that.
Yeah, it's music. It's like
It's a fantasy.
Yeah.
Look. I don't know.
Okay. So do we have children?
The same way.
Do we have children?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so how do being a dad and your music career comes together?
Well, I was doing it when the kids came, so it's cool.
But it changes things.
Yeah, it does. But my kids they older now, so like my son, he sings when he wants to. He produces sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
he
it's
raps.
passed down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My daughter sings when she wants to. She don't know the word. She on the internet, just you know how them youngins be.
Oh, with the phone, getting it.
But no, I mean it's cool. They support it. They like it. They tell me if it's whack or not. But yeah, that ain't right.
Look like that.
Dad, don't do that again.
Does that dad know?
Yeah.
I can see your son now. Dad, delete.
Don't let that know like that.
Matter of fact, on the bitter video, it's one little part. There's only like a second that my lips was out of sync. My son called me and said, "Dad, I love the video, but that part right there."
I know that's right. Yeah. But you know,
But
sometimes
that's good.
I know.
right when you got those people that's closest to you, and when they see the vid, it's like they don't see it as a whole, like just yet to enjoy it.
Yeah.
They want to make sure that what you're doing is perfect.
Perfected.
And
Yeah.
right, so it's like you need.
They're not looking at it as I would look at it.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking like, okay, look at
the
that.
and it's funny
He's
because
looking
the
at it
average
like, that's
person
my
will probably
dad.
miss
What
it.
is he do? Okay, nah, Dad, you gotta take that part out right there.
That's what I told him.
And
I
that's
was
how
like,
they
you got a
read.
good eye.
Right,
And
right.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. So did you take it out? Did you fix that part?
Yeah, they fixed it.
So your daughter, does she record also, or she just holding it in and doing a
She's
Snapchat?
holding it in. That could be my fault, cause like when they was younger, I might have been doing a little Joe Jackson on them a little bit. She's like, I don't like singing around my dad. He always telling me, you gotta take it here. It's not right. That note is.
Oh Lord.
Swing wrong, good.
All right, so tell us about Bitter.
Bitter. Bitter is a song basically about when you get to a point in a relationship that you know it's over and you should walk away before it gets worse. Like it's this a relationship that's really no turning back. You've been through that before?
I think we all have.
I know, that's what
We all have.
I think
we all
everybody
have.
done been through
That's
that
why
one
everybody
before.
need to watch the video on YouTube. They need to pick the single up, Bitter by D'Amico Star, because we all can relate.
Hey, what he said.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is about, because a lot of times people are in relationships just because it's comfortable or,
Or to settle.
They don't want to
just settle
start
for less,
over.
Scared to start, scared to start over. And Bitter just about that point that, I'm going, we need to separate now. And, now I'm going to say save face, but so I won't be hating you and you won't be hating me. And especially if kids involved.
Right.
If it's better to leave now, y'all need to go ahead.
Hey, can we play that real quick? I need to I'm
feeling
feeling a certain kind of way right now because I think I was already there.
Hey man, it's just life music. Hey.
Look at somebody's face and I can't stand it.
I know it. You ever been in like
Close your eyes and you
that
see
type
somebody's
of
face and you gotta open your
relationship.
eyes real quick because you think you having a nightmare.
that relationship that's coming to an end and you rolled over and just like,
Get him out.
yeah,
Yeah.
don't touch me. Like,
I don't want to come. I don't feel like
look,
going home
hitting the
tonight.
pillows over.
Right, where I'ma go?
Where am I going?
Hey, can I come lay on your couch?
I don't feel like doing that, y'all. And then you get to the door and then you sitting outside just waiting.
She should be ready to go to work in a minute.
Right? Sitting and chilling in the car, knocking on the window. Why you sleeping in the car? Why you knocking on my window? See, that's what I
Everybody
would
with the
say.
attitude,
Why you
right?
knocking on my window?
But they're both bitter.
Exactly.
All right, so introduce yourself.
Introduce my song. All right, we're in DC. Pandora Wordbox. Here's Bitter by the Miko Star. Hope you enjoy it. Pick it up.
Oh, bitter. I don't wanna be bitter. As the sun moves out the way for the moon and May clears the way for June, I'm looking at these captured memories of me and you. What happened to the days I'm seeing right here? Laughs and smiles, girl, the love was there. I don't see much of that these days. It seems like a distant memory. So why do we fuss and fight when there's love still there? But it's not enough to save us. So what do we do? Don't wanna end up hating you. I think it's best that we move on, 'cause I don't wanna end up bitter. I don't wanna end up hating you. Oh, I still got love for you. I don't wanna be bitter. I can't stop scratching my head. I'm thinking of how did it get so bad between us? We barely even talk, but when we do, you accusing me, or I'm accusing you. Oh. And when I come in the room, you leave like you don't wanna be bothered with me. And if this how you gonna be about it, trust and believe, then I can do without so why do we fuss and fight when there's love still there? But it's not enough to save us. So what do we do? Don't wanna end up hating you. I think it's best that we move on, 'cause I don't wanna end up bitter. I don't wanna to be bitter. Baby, you know we had so much love between us, but it's over now. Just feels like it is over. It seems we've ran our course. So sorry for the pain and the hurt I caused you. Girl, I know you're seeking revenge, the broken promises. What in the hell will we tell our kids? Now that we both agree this is the end. This is the end. And I don't wanna be bitter for you. No. 'Cause I don't wanna be, don't want you to be, don't want you to be, don't want you to be bitter. 'Cause I don't wanna be, don't want you to be, don't want you to be, don't want you to be. I'm bitter.
Shay.
Huh?
That's how she sound when she bitter, like, huh?
Boy.
Did you like?
Really? Is that even a question?
She say it's okay.
Is that even a question? Like, I felt like I should be singing that song right along with him. That's how it made me feel. And I had somebody's picture right there.
Oh, that's why you ain't recollect when I was calling you. You was seeing that picture.
Most
right
likely.
there, like, nigga.
Most likely. Yeah. Yeah. But it was too late because I ended up being bitter and so did he. No, yeah. I'll be going on iTunes as soon as we get finished.
So,
Appreciate it.
tell everybody where they can find it.
You can find the Bitter single on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Amazon, iHeartRadio, everywhere.
All the outlets.
All the outlets.
All the outlets. Whatever you listen to, you can find it. Don't ask no questions. Just go do the search engine and put his name in, and it's going to pop on up.
I bet you it's one I can't.
What?
Shazam.
I don't know, try it.
Actually, you can't. You guys got to kind of slide in through it because once once it's played on the radio, often outside of internet, and that gets that mainstream, and they put that Shazam. Who is that? Shazam.
Yeah, that's why it's coded and scanned.
Boom.
Ready.
Ready.
And check out my website, www.demicostar2rs.com. And you can see the video there also, and on YouTube.
I gotta see the video.
I'm about to turn my live off and go look at the video. I love y'all.
Okay.
I really
hope
do.
it goes with the song. You know how artists make songs in the video, just don't plot with it.
I don't believe this. Well, I guess I don't like because I
Like
see
Whip
the-
Appeal, they standing there. You know that. Y'all know that video did not go with that song. Y'all know. Y'all know y'all was blown when that video came out.
That's all we did.
I know y'all was.
You know, at first, videos used to tell the actual story. And
They ain't tell no story because that
somewhere
wasn't not the
along
Whip
lines,
Appeal you was thinking when
they
you
went
heard that
left and
song.
It's like, yo, we're just gonna do this. Yeah, I don't like videos like that too either.
Right.
with no creativity. Like, at least give me some kind of creativity and be like, dang, that was a dope video. Be like, I don't know.
It ain't match the song.
Right.
Oh,
I'm like,
I
I just, you know.
Him performing and snapping his finger.
I like the song though.
Nothing to do with the Whip Appeal. Not in Pandora's mind, anyway.
I was about
I
to
don't know
say,
what
in
you
your
was.
mind, it could be
I'm
something
thinking about it. Ain't got
totally
nothing to do with the
different.
gloves, Snap my fingers. I mean, I might snap my fingers.
Anyway, moving on. We're going to make sure she stays in that particular corner and doesn't pop into the bad side. Too late. Talking about Whip Appeal.
All right, so not Earth yet. So Domingo style. I'm trying to get my head together. Look out in the corner. You're performing tonight.
Yeah.
Tell everybody where you're performing at tonight.
At the Elks Lounge. I need the address.
North Henry Street, 226 North Henry Street.
Yep, that's where you're gonna be
Alexandria,
at.
Virginia.
That's right, Pandora. Tell everybody where I'm performing at.
Right?
He forgot.
No, what?
He ain't forget. He just didn't know the address. He know the place.
But see, that's the thing about having that representative. Like, okay, you need to be.
Rep don't
here.
have a mic, so
Watch your head.
oh no, we good.
He's like, I'm slide to the side.
No, This Fayette Street. What address you was giving him? What address you?
That's North Henry. Forget about it.
North Henry.
Let me see that.
Under Elks Lounge.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Okay, I stand corrected.
See, we are
On
so
Pandora.
real on this show.
Hey. Make us all bitter.
Elks Lounge,
Plug.
227 North Herring Street. Yeah. Alexandria, Virginia. Come out, check us out. D'Amico Star, Vega Entertainment, and a host of artists.
And don't be bitter. And if you got to, just sing the song.
If you miss it, you might be bitter.
Okay, so
You be probably very bitter.
that's what's up. Yeah, come on out.
Bam's doing his birthday party again too.
Who what?
Bam
What?
doing his birthday party again.
Tonight? Again?
He having another
He
birthday
just-
party?
He just had a birthday
Wasn't it Thursday?
the other
Wait.
day at Pure
I
Lounge.
swear.
I don't see it on here.
No, I seen it online.
Look, she said you ain't gonna see it on This Is
Don't
My
trick
Fly.
Don't trick me.
She said don't trick me. Oh
Okay,
my
but it's
gosh.
hosted by
Hey T, miss you too, babe.
It's hosted by Tiffany D. Faces You Know will be performing. Shout out to Sean Carter. When DC's own Coolin' with Carter.
Coolin' with Carter.
Alright, and up music by Super Dan, our own, one of our own. So yeah, even if I ain't there, they in the house. I'm going.
You better go.
Alright, so D'Amico, thank you for coming.
Appreciate it.
Now we're gonna talk to Mr. McKinley.
Ew.
Hi Eric, how you doing?
What's happening? How we doing?
Fine, y'all.
I'm gonna call him McKinley.
I'll take that too.
I'm gonna call him McKinley. I can't. I'm not.
Just call
I'm
him.
not.
Just call him.
Right. I'm gonna just call him. I'm not gonna say the other name.
Just
Even
gonna call him.
it's okay. It's all right.
Yep.
You know.
Just call me.
Because if I say the other name, I might get a little bitter.
Oh.
So I'm
Keep it McKinley.
I'm gonna keep it on McKinley. So I'm
bitter.
I had to. It was just. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna call you McKinley too, cause she had me on that. Okay.
That's good.
So how you doing, McKinley?
I'm doing good. Pretty good. What's going on?
I had an excellent McKinley.
Well, you should call him the other name, right? You should call him the other name, and I'm gonna call him McKinley.
It was a good. It
Call me
was
Eric.
nice. It was
Right?
It was nice though. It was. We were little kids.
So it's not like really relevant.
Right, it's not like a relevant.
It's just like with
It was
mine
like
is
a real boyfriend. It was like we were little. We're like, oh, that's my boy. We ain't never known.
So McKinley, when did you start singing?
Well, I started singing at a very young age also. From the church. My whole family's musically inclined, to be honest with you.
That's
Ooh.
awesome.
Yeah, and I think I'm probably the worst one of all of them.
The worst.
Yep.
The worst,
Exactly.
but the best, or the worst?
Right.
Good. I mean,
You
I've
got
never
that-
heard that, because you could be the worst, but you could be the worst because you're so business savvy and you're so wanting to be perfect and just like.
Yeah, that too. But I mean, it's a lot of competition in my family. Put it that way, you know
worst.
what I'm saying?
I got you.
It's
I got you.
But-
Reunion.
Worst of the best.
It's a talent show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And you
Lord.
always got that uncle that used to sing but can't sing,
But can't
no,
sing
more.
no more.
He still got it.
They wanna get on stage with you.
Like Casey.
Like no, boy, you gotta hit it like this.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh Lord. All right, so was it more of the men that's musically inclined, or like the women?
Everybody.
Everybody.
Yes, everybody. And matter of fact, I got a female cousin. She's coming out right now also with a CD.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna throw names out here.
Okay.
You hear about it pretty soon. And also I got a son. That got a CD out now.
Oh,
Video.
okay.
Are they
He's one of
as
the light skinned
competitive?
I'll be sure pretty boys I call him.
Hey.
But he can rap.
He cute,
He's
but he
pretty
got a
good.
smart mouth.
You like his daddy.
Smart mouth.
He grown though.
How old is he? How old is he?
No, I keep it.
How old is he?
I'll leave that alone. Yes.
Who is that?
Trinisha.
I'm
Wait.
being Have. What she say?
I already know what you
She just.
Oh,
Did you
oh,
hear?
oh.
Did you hear it?
I heard what you
Turn the
said.
phone that way. Hey, team.
Wait, no. Cause I'm trying to make sure that everybody is in. So
Yeah.
yeah.
There you go, team.
There you go, honey.
You know we keep that eye candy up here. We keep the eye candy.
Lord have mercy.
All right.
PSA, Shay does not normally do this. I keep my to myself.
We normally don't share.
Tell her like us on Instagram.
Like him on Instagram.
We can follow her back.
So he can follow you back. Yeah, do that. Yep, all of that.
All right, so McKinley. So, did you like singing in the choir?
It was okay, but my main focus on R&B. I started
My man.
Right?
We started pretty much. As a matter of fact, I got one of my guys here with me. We started in elementary school, opening for a lot of big acts.
Together?
Awesome.
Elementary?
It's five of us. It's like we were the.
Oh, y'all was a local temptation?
That was a local new edition.
Oh, even
Trust me.
What we got? The Lost Edition?
That's it.
the lost edition. Did you just say the lost edition?
Yeah.
That's it. Exactly.
All right, I can dig it.
Absolutely.
I can dig it. She said the lost edition.
I heard a group, y'all. I called them the Lost Edition because they actually sound better than New Edition.
Wait,
I'm
pause.
sorry, I did.
Well,
That's what I named
live
them.
shows are where you need to see us at. Trust me, 'cause what you see here gonna see it on a live show.
I know that's right.
Trust me.
So, do y'all consider yourselves into performers as well as artists?
Both.
Good.
Both.
Good.
I mean, we definitely love to entertain, but can we harmonize? Can we sing? Absolutely. Anytime Dougie Fresh tell you that he got to step his game up after coming on stage after you, I don't have to say much more.
Drop what? Mic drop.
So I took that one and put a check on it and kept walking.
Okay.
That sounds like a bucket list.
Exactly.
Get Dougie Fresh to say, how am I supposed to follow that?
Play this only at night.
That's it. That's what's up.
All right. So,
Woo.
when did you really get inclined into your musical?
My craft, I want to say probably 11th grade when we first got discovered and started touring around the whole East Coast. And we did shows with, again, Dougie Fresh, Slick Rick, and what's the other guy name? Bubba Sparks.
Hey.
Yeah, we did a lot of shows with him.
And what kind of experience was that for you?
Oh, it was crazy.
It was crazy.
Yeah. What's that? Oh, Phyllis Phyllis Hyman. We also did a show with her also.
Oh.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh.
And a lot of people, because I guess of my personality, first of all, they said I look like a bodyguard instead of
Right. True that.
I mean, yeah, I really, when y'all walked in, I was like, ooh.
Like he got a bodyguard.
Right?
The nigga Star got a bodyguard.
Oh,
Damn.
all right.
Hey, absolutely.
And then Cliff kind of tall with him.
Right, right. It's like, oh.
Because the whole thing, she walked in first. I was over that way. I'm like, hold up. Yeah, he got bodyguard.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that means the whole experience it was frightening at first, and then it became like second nature. And I'm the nervous one in the group before the curtain opened up. Then when the curtains open up, they can vouch for it.
All of a sudden, you just turn to a whole nother person.
When people
Gosh, I
say
love
I
that
never
stage
said,
presence.
What are you talking about? But then, yeah.
But after a while, see,
Right.
yep.
So
Be
how
like,
did
I'm
you
gonna
know that you had
record
to
you.
look at a video of yourself?
Or did you just feel it?
Normally, I pretty much like focus on that one female on the front row.
I know that's right.
She had my whole attention.
Look at that.
Absolutely.
She was like, ooh.
And I did, and I trust me. And I did that and I explained to my wife about it, and she's with it. I mean, she understands.
Right.
But sometimes when you're nervous, even I've been doing
You
this
gotta
for
find
a
a
long,
focal point.
long time. Exactly.
You're nervous.
That was
right in
that
front
was
of
like,
her, right here. Like you see me, I'm right
You see
here.
this? I'm right here.
Not over there.
Right
Oh,
here.
trust me, that been brought to my attention before.
See?
That's right, mama.
Hmm.
Them R&Bs are panty droppers.
Absolutely.
See, there she goes.
See?
Absolutely. I would vouch for that. And my wife would too.
I was about to
say, wait. Did you sing? Did you sing?
Yeah.
So how did you meet her? Was it your music or y'all already knew each other?
Well, actually, when we came off tour in New York. We stopped by a mall in Fredericksburg. She was working at the mall. And again, I consider myself a shy person. Vega may not think so, but I'm a shy person. And I had my cousin go talk to her for me.
I know that's right. Hey.
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
Go talk.
Absolutely.
Let's do shot, brother. Let's do shot,
It
brother.
works for artists all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
Man.
you want to be in a video? Yeah, book girls for guys all the time.
You are so bad.
It be like that sometimes, though.
I'm a pimp.
Hey.
But
It's not about me,
But
though.
look,
It's not-
but look, if we could get them in that video for free, you don't have to pay nobody for that
Absolutely.
road. What?
That's what it is.
It works.
It works. Yep.
And get some.
Wow.
Hey, y'all know this is the box. I have no cut. She's a video-
And so now
came
she
in
is.
as a model and left a video vixen. Yeah.
So now she's not on the right side. She's on
I walked across the hall real quick.
real quick.
Yeah, I walked across the hall.
Real. You gonna take your time coming back?
Yeah. Okay, so you did tours and stuff like that. So what's the biggest stage that you haven't been on that you want to touch?
That I haven't been on and want to touch.
But tell us the biggest one you've been on so far.
The biggest one I think I've been on absolutely is with Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick.
And where
That sound like
And that was in Fredericksburg.
That sound like a.
And that was a lot of people there. A lot of people. And we also performed, again, I call it back in the day, in Florida, in Fort Myers.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
We performed on the beach. And they actually tore the stage down, and people started coming up on stage.
Uh-oh.
That was frightening, but it was nice.
Well.
It was nice.
All right.
It was nice.
They took the stage away. The nerve of them.
No doubt about that. I was scared as hell, but
The nerve of them. That sounds right. That sounds like a Selena moment.
But so did you have like one of the, you know, you sit at home, you watch movies like the 5 Heartbeats and this and that, and see how the girls was, but to actually be like boom in that situation.
yes.
Was you really scared?
Yes, and absolutely. When the New Edition story came out, all 6 of us now call and text and email each other like, do you see this? It's pretty much like our local story. Trust me, that's the way it was. That's the way it was.
Wow. That's awesome.
Like Johnny Gill said, I'm shy, but you give me a mic, I'm
I'm
gonna
turn
turn
it.
it
Exactly what you said.
I'm gonna turn it out.
Man.
Not worried about it.
Okay. And what's the name of y'all group?
New Concept.
New
That's the name.
Concept.
Yeah. But still the name.
Still the name. Okay. Okay. And how many years y'all been together?
I want to say about close like 15 years.
Wow.
We still keep in touch.
Longer than that, though.
He wouldn't know.
Come over here.
Like y'all got, you got it. Y'all got
the other guys are coming, so trust me, they be here.
Okay, so yeah,
so that means that y'all going
some new concept.
crowd around the mic.
He's the shortest one.
God, wait, shit. I mean, shoot. What?
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna sit down right here, cause I'm only 5'4".
All right, so we're gonna take a short break. When we be back, more of McKinley, Eric, whatever y'all want to call them, ladies. Eric McKinley.
As long as you call him.
Just call him.
That's right.
Call me if you need somebody to talk to.
Man, look, y'all already know what time it is. It's your boy, Gerard Street Garvey, and my DJ, Kid Cannon. And when we together, you know what it is. Grind Season Radio, each and every Wednesday from 8 to 10 on Win DC Radio. Don't forget it. Yeah.
What's good, everybody? This your boy AJ Throwback. Join Coach Taylor, Ransomrella, Gangsta B, and me for dope music and hot topics on Breakout Kings Radio every Monday night from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. only on WinDCRadio.com. Powered by Go Win Media.
Club Plug Radio, breathing life back into radio. Sexy hosts, parties 411, free giveaways, celebrity interviews, the worldwide turn up before the turn up. Every Saturday at 8 to 10 p.m. on the Win DC Radio app. Plug it.
She gon' ride till the wheels fall out. Yeah, we gon' ride till the wheels fall out.
What up? This your boy Bam 640. Letting y'all know, tune into the Different Minds show each and every Thursday, 8 to 10 p.m. on Win DC Radio. Hosted by Bam 640, DJ Andre Michael, Miss D, powered by GoWin.media. Each and every Thursday, we turn the city up.
Let's enjoy the ride. Tuesdays from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on Win DC Radio.
Hey, what's up, Josh? Here, I'm your host, Big Lil, a.k.a. Montana, Section 8 Mob, A6 Sound Lab, Boss Up Gang. Hey, man, listen to me, man. Y'all need to keep it right there where y'all got it. Pandora Love, Pandora Wordbox Show, right here on Win DC Radio. 2017, man. Let's get it.
And you already know what it is. It's your boy Gerard Street Garvey, and that's my DJ, Kid Cannon. And you're now tuned in to Grind Season Radio every Wednesday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Make sure you tune in. Win DC Radio. You heard me.
What's good, everybody? This your boy AJ Throwback. Join Coach Taylor, Ransomrella, Gangsta B, and me for dope music and hot topics on Breakout Kings Radio every Monday night from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. only on WinDCRadio.com. Powered by Go Win Media.
Club Plug Radio, breathing life back into radio. Sexy hosts, parties 411, free giveaways, celebrity interviews, the worldwide turn up before the turn up. Every Saturday at 8 to 10 p.m. on the Win DC Radio app. Plug it.
She gon' ride till the wheels fall out. Yeah, we gon' ride till the wheels fall out.
Hey, this is Oscar D, the big old black Ric Flair, and make sure y'all tune in to Slick Talk with Oscar D each and every Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on WinDC Radio, powered by GoWin.media. Learn to love it, cause it's the best thing going. Woo!
I get my sets to my grandma. I bought a ring from the Fanta, and I've been selling that henna. I got a plug in Atlanta. The junkies, they tell me they wish list, and now they keep calling me Santa. They say I'm bougie and fancy. I'm used to millions and millions. I get my stats to my grandma. I bought a ring from the Fanta, and I've been selling that henna. I got a plug in Atlanta. The junkies, they tell me they wish list, and now they keep calling me Santa. They say I'm bougie and fancy. I'm used to millions and millions. I got my mind on the mansion. Had my first time in the mansion. I'm gonna buy me an island. Just bought a G5 for the trenches. I'm a problem, you live for my roots, but you can't even get to my branches. No front, cause you know I'm the truth. My diamonds like Michael, they dancing. In New York, renovated a building. I used to apartments for closets. My clothes and my shoes and my watches. All of that jewelry, stop it. I don't know everything, but I know one thing for sure. You meet your plug at the block. I mean my plug at the shore. I get my sets to my grandma. I bought a ring from the Fanta, and I've been selling that henna. I got a plug in Atlanta. The junkies, they tell me they wish list, and now they keep calling me Santa. They say I'm bougie and fancy. I'm used to millions and millions. I get my stats to my grandma. I bought a ring from the Fanta, and I've been selling that henna. I got a plug in Atlanta. The junkies, they tell me they wish list, and now they keep calling me Santa. They say I'm bougie and fancy. I'm used to millions and millions. I'm in the kitchen, the chemist. They turn my pockets to spinach. I fell in love with the mouth. Call me and I'll be a dentist. You can just call me a shot. Let her ride around with a chopper. And I stay high in the copper. Tamarind with noodles and the pasta. Now me putting on the vodka. I need grilled shrimp with the lobster. And roof Chris for the rare steak. All bad bitches get their way. And I stay up like a staircase. On radios need airway. 573, that's my city. Always been real busy. Bitch. I get my sets to my grandma. I bought a ring from the Fanta, and I've been selling that henna. I got a plug in Atlanta. I told y'all already, man. They tell me they wish list, and now they keep calling me Santa. It's only a matter of time. I'm bougie and fancy. I'm used to millions. We here. I get my stats to my grandma. I bought a ring from the Fanta, and I've been selling that henna. I got a plug in Atlanta. The junkies, they tell me they wish list, and now they keep calling me Santa. They say I'm bougie and fancy. I'm used to millions and millions.
I tried to tell you 100 times, love can kill you and make you cry. I'm not the monster until you've been. I'm just the voices inside your head. Some days we may go our separate ways, love. These drugs, they get the best of me. Rolling Dutches underneath the table. These drugs will be the death of me. So kiss me with your marijuana breath. I can be a cure for loneliness. A little something to help you forget. So kiss me with your marijuana breath. I can be a cure for loneliness. A little something to help you forget. It's human nature, it's in our bones. Cause no one wants to be all alone. I'm the darkness behind your eyes, killing brain cells and killing time. Some days we may go our separate ways, love. These drugs, they get the best of me. Rolling Dutches underneath the table. These drugs will be the death of me. So kiss me with your marijuana breath. I can be a cure for loneliness. A little something to help you forget. So
my life.
Of course. That's Shay Boogie. What's up, y'all? What's
Yo,
up?
yeah, that. See, you know when you around like people who love music or who are into music because you just start singing at the drop of a dime. Just because. That's what it is. Let's have some fun.
Okay, so we're back in with McKinley.
McKinley,
R&B star McKinley. So do you write your own music?
I co-write, but I do have a writer.
Okay. You have a writer. He's not a ghostwriter. He's just a writer.
Well, yeah, he's right. I'll stick with that one.
I mean, is it somebody in your group? That
No. He's a very good friend of mine, and he's also in the business.
Oh,
other than just being a writer.
Oh, that's dope.
Okay. I say it's a difference between a writer and a ghostwriter. Because a writer, they'll let you mention, well, this was written by whoever ever for McKinley.
And ghostwriters don't want to be known.
Don't want to be known.
Right? No.
Yeah.
He's a solidified writer.
That's dope. Yeah.
Shout out
and
to
a
him.
very good one. He go by the name of D Natural.
Shout out to D Natural.
Shout out to D Natural.
These natural lyrics. He got these natural lyrical.
Did you just say natural lyrical jewels?
D natural lyrical juices is what I said.
That's worse than what I thought you said.
No, it's not. Lyrical juices. Anybody that has
D natural. You just said D natural.
You said it like that.
Lyrical. No, you emphasized on the on.
Can you behave? He played with the Altoids.
We gotta talk after this show, Pandora.
Only in the box, y'all. Only in the box.
Yo.
But I have to really behave later on because the other interview.
So you getting it all out now?
Yeah.
Look,
y'all, ladies, all y'all that's watching us on YouTube and through the Win DC TV app, we got
And
a bunch of
my
eye
live,
candy in here.
as soon
We got
as I
some
get
back
ready to
there in
go
the
back.
corner. We got some and on Shade Live. We got eye candy in here. So.
Ooh, my water's still cold.
And she had to take a drink on that, child. All right, so McKinley. So we're on McKinley. If being a solo artist, do you like more being a solo artist than with your group, or?
He gonna ask that in front of the group.
Yes, yes.
It's cool. It's cool.
But no,
Look, they've been around each other for
They've been
15
around each
plus
other,
years,
Exactly.
so it really don't matter.
I mean, it all depends on the audience.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of times, even during shows, I can feel what the audience really want. You know what I mean?
So sometimes you break away from the group and go over there and do a little
No,
McKinley jump.
I've been known to do the Eddie Kane Jr.
Uh-oh. Y'all want to sing without Eddie Kane?
On stage. That's about it. But other than that, they know it's all love. Because either way, I'm bringing it back to new concept.
Right.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
It's just always where
It's like
it
an
is.
investment.
Exactly.
Okay,
That's
so
dope.
name.
Fucking Leo.
Them Leos.
You a Leo?
Fucking Leos.
Okay, so name your group members. New concept.
Jamie Holmes, which is here with us today.
Okay.
His brother Cliff, which is here with us today. Frankie Johnson, who is my cousin.
Okay.
Mark Poindexter, and Randy Washington, who's the last member to join New Concept.
Sounds like a family affair.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so
Trust me.
who's the choir boy?
Who's the choir boy? Mark Poindexter. Am I wrong? I wish they would come over here, but
Right. So who?
Come on over.
Come on, James.
I mean, we don't bite.
I don't know.
Well, wait, I don't bite.
She said that.
I don't bite, okay? I don't bite.
The clip of this shit way back there. All right, so who's the Leon of the group?
The Leon of the group? Oh, definitely Jamie.
Jamie will be the Leon of the group.
No, I'm joking. That'll probably Randy. Probably. I would say Randy.
Randy.
But remember, it's 5 of us. I mean, 6 of us.
6 of y'all.
Now, yes.
So who's not under control?
Oh, you talking about like our Bobby Brown of the group? It would be Frankie.
That's definitely.
Frankie.
Oh yes, all day. Identical.
For
Yeah,
real?
that's my family. Oh yeah, no doubt. Love it. Very talented. but yes, very talented.
Sometimes you just got to
sit down, Bobby. You just got to sit down.
Yes, because when he's on stage, he also let it all out.
Ooh. Those are the best kind of performers.
No doubt about that.
Like, it's just, that's who it is. I mean, even, well, I'm not a big, huge Beyonce fan. Don't shoot the messenger. But what I do love about Beyonce is that the one thing that I took from her, she said whenever she went on stage, when Sasha Fierce came out, it was, that's who I am. That's who I become. When I'm on stage, I'm somebody totally different than I am. Well, not a lot of artists are like that. Case in point, Bobby. But it still makes for great performance. Like, that lets you know that the love and the passion is there for the craft itself.
No doubt.
So I love that.
When we used to perform Forever My Lady in H-Town Locking Boots, it was a rap. Trust me. it was a rap.
I mean, I see a microphone over there. You know.
So you're having my baby, and it means so much to me. There's nothing more precious than to raise a family. If there's any doubt in your mind, you can count on me. That's it. That'll be it. That'll be it.
I was like,
Jamie was
like this. I was like, oh, all right. So
Yeah, they're ready.
I mean,
If they're ready, let me know.
Y'all supposed to be on like, okay.
that's right. Take two, right? Yeah. Got a little Blackstreet in. Oh.
Lately I've been thinking something's going wrong, 'cause you got an attitude, 'cause you're not in the mood like you used to. Girl, I can feel it when I hold you in my arm. The feeling is not the same, and I'll be the one to blame. I don't wanna lose your love. I don't wanna say bye-bye. Oh, no. True love is so hard to find, and it's right between your lips and mine. And mine. Before I let you go away, can I get a kiss goodnight? Can I get a kiss goodnight? Before I let you go away, baby, can I get a kiss goodnight? Listen, baby. Turn the lights down low. Let's take this nice and slow. My mission is to keep your mind. Keep your mind. This to be the last time. We'll make sweet love, baby. I know you feel it too. It's bigger than both of us. Both of us. There's one thing I'm so certain of. I don't want to lose your love. Don't wanna lose ya. I don't wanna say hey bye-bye. Don't wanna lose ya. It's always the little things I remember, and I can't just let slip away. Slip away. Before I let go. Before I let you go away, can I get a kiss goodnight? Hey, before I go, can I get a kiss goodnight? Before I let you go away.
I let you go, can I get a kiss goodnight, baby?
I don't know.
Before I let you go, before I let you go, can I get a kiss goodnight, baby?
I gotta have one kiss
Before I let
goodnight.
you go, before I let you go, can I get a kiss goodnight, baby? Before I let you go, before I let you go, can I get a kiss goodnight, baby?
I don't wanna lose.
I know that bit too much.
I'm just saying. So don't say goodbye. Say
goodnight.
Woo!
Pull your
I
drawers
mean,
up now. Pull your drawers
all right,
up.
put them back on.
Pull
Put
your
them back
drawers
on.
back
Put them back on. I'ma just yes. All right. Can I go now?
Can you what?
Can I go now? Sean not over yet.
Where you going?
She need to go smoke a cigarette.
Yo, no, like for me, like
Them wives are
music
some
like
lucky
that,
women.
like see, it's black.
The wives are lucky.
Man,
They get that every time they get in trouble. Like, baby.
let me. Can I talk to you for a minute? No.
All right, so do y'all ever sing so much that the missus be like, can you be quiet sometimes?
Yes.
Yes.
I want to sing in the shower. I'm not allowed to sing in the shower. I think I lied to you. Yes.
What?
And then when she comes in, she closes the door. I don't want to hear. I sing too much.
You sing that much?
Yeah.
That's dope.
What do you do that you're not singing?
Sleeping.
I know that's right.
Good answer.
He's probably dreaming about singing, right?
Good
Probably
answer.
dreaming of singing.
But that's sometimes you wake up sick.
Exactly.
Man.
Okay, question for all y'all. Do y'all write also?
No, I don't write.
But Jamie is also a producer. Yes.
Okay. Boy,
Jesus. When I tell y'all, y'all better get it.
y'all need to get this CD.
Don't be slipping. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Do
that's
what
gonna be
you
a
say.
birthday party.
Well, I feel like singing something else y'all want to hear.
Oh shit! Wait a minute.
Yo, do y'all mind?
See, there you go.
Do you mind?
Can you join the group for 3.2
Because I was kind of
seconds?
shocked that this harmony was good as it.
Yeah.
I caught that.
Can't stop now. Pull up, Cliff.
Can't stop now.
Just saying. Well, I'm like, y'all might got a seventh member.
Man, this is Eric McKinley coming out. I told you, I get shot when I start singing is it. Last night I thought I'm back.
Woo!
When we made good love.
That's my song right there. What?
Listening to some Marvin Gaye all night long. Now I want that whole thing back. Make this moment once again fine. So won't you, do it for us, babe.
Good loving, body rocking, knocking boots all night long. Making love until we tired to the break of dawn. But oh, come on and turn the lights down and let me get on it. Cause when I do just me and you, it'll be so right.
Give me some good love.
Somebody rocking, knocking the boots.
Give me some sweet love.
Somebody rocking, knocking your
rocking,
boots.
baby. Give me some good love.
Somebody rocking, knocking the boots.
I feel so good when I'm near you. That's why I always wanna be close to you. I'm so addicted to making love to you, baby. All night long, baby. All night long, girl.
And good loving, body rocking, knocking boots all night long. Making love until we tired to the break of dawn. But oh, come on and turn the lights down and let me get on it. Cause when I do, just me and you,
it'll be so right. Hey, hey, hey. Give me some sweet love.
somebody rockin' knockin' the boots.
Give me some good loving.
Somebody rockin', knockin' the boots.
rockin', baby. Give me some sweet love.
Somebody rockin', knockin' the boots.
That's all I need. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean,
What? Another one?
China said yes.
Another one?
I'm just, look,
All the ladies just popped up on my live. Like,
I'm about to,
Oh, you still recording?
I'm on live. I'm on live, baby. We live, baby. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a treat.
Sorry.
With that might do. Right about that.
Girl, I want your body close. You on top of me. Can you feel it? And I'm gonna make your body drip all over me. Baby, me inside of you. So take off all your clothes and throw them on the floor. You won't need them, 'cause I'm gonna give you every little thing you need and more. Let me tell you what I want. I wanna make love, sweet love, all night long to the rising of the sun, with your body close to mine, and it feels so right. Don't let go of me.
I won't.
I wanted to drop the phone, but I don't want to break my phone because it would break into pieces.
No, China, he's not singing to you.
Oh.
He said Pandora.
Where the fan at? Who took our fan?
Yes.
Oh, wait. It's hot. It's hot. I'm hot. Can we take a break?
Turn your show to Pandora Unplugged.
China say she feel better now. Her not sick no more.
And then they left the broke fan in here.
See, that's why me and China hang. She say clothes off right now.
Turn around. I totally agree, China. My name is Shay Boogie and I approve this message.
What?
I'm just saying. Now, on the real, that is real music.
Panty dropper?
I'm not even talking about that. But when you...
It is.
I mean, look,
All of
I'm
it.
trying to stay... Trying to make the Virgo come out of me. She's suppressed right now. Like, she's suppressed.
Okay. Go ahead.
You're right.
Go ahead.
Just saying.
Cut her out.
People, that is what you call real music and real musicianship. When you are a artist within your own and you could do your own, but you could also show that you could do others as well. And by that, I mean music.
Absolutely, because I remember, not to put nobody out there, but when we performed H-Town at show, and my man Shazam heard it, and he said, it's a shame when someone performed that song like they wrote it.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's how I felt.
But I like it
because you did it justice. I mean, that's...
But I took it as an insult.
Oh,
because the way I read it.
Oh, okay.
And I'm a strange person.
That wasn't the insult.
That wasn't the insult, baby.
But I took it as though, because I think at the last of the text he said,
Oh.
You know what I'm getting to on that one.
Right, okay.
When I said that, I heard
when
that,
when the guy says in the text, That's that too. But it's kind of like
exactly.
you get a little skeptical about them. Like, did this nigga just say?
And it was almost like giving them gratitude. You know that I'm performing that song.
Right.
But because what I hate, how people do sing other people's songs and try to sound like them. Be
right.
yourself.
Be
Don't wanna hear
yourself.
you sound
Right.
like them. We wanna
Exactly.
hear what you
We know
do.
what they sound like.
That
I need
is so
them to
irritating.
And it took me a while to get that way.
to get out of that.
No, not to get out of that, but once you hear a song a lot and you love that song, like that song,
Right.
You still hear that person singing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Exactly. Until I discovered Eric McKinley, Casey of
So you
Jodeci.
say in your younger days, that's what
Correct.
I can see that. I can so see that.
Casey of Jodeci. Curtain closed.
You wait. You murdered all my life, didn't you? see. What?
Yep. Curtain closed. You didn't know who was singing it. Johnny Gill, My. You probably knew who was singing it.
See, now I want to hear.
I want to hear Fiend.
No. I'm
You're
sorry.
offended.
I need some new edition. I mean, I'm just saying.
Right. We can have this is the unplugged.
This is the unplugged edition of the Pandora Wordbox show. I'm just saying. We got a little Can You Stand the Rain getting it? Because that sounds like a show we need to do once a month.
Yeah, just like we do our poetry.
All right, so look, this is what we going to do. Wait a minute.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't forget. We had to get Vega that brung all the
Before,
candy.
right. So we about to make this known because I'm about to say this on my live. Before they do what they about to do, what I think they about to do, because I know what they about to do, because I just put it in their mind to do it. Next month, probably not next month. We'll give it to August. No, the end of July, there will be the very first and the beginning and the start. Just like we got the poetry corner, we gonna have the box unplugged. Hashtag.
So
That's what Shay said.
so
Hashtag
exclusive.
So exclusive. Now, y'all want to see me. I know what y'all want to see. Turn the camera
You
around.
see, I just set mine right there. They ain't even paying us no attention today.
I'm going to just turn this right on around. And I'm going to see who I'm going to say hi to. Let's say hi to me. Hey, Greg. Hey, Nigga Boo. What's going on? We're going to turn that off.
On a perfect day, I know that I can count on you. And that's impossible. Tell me, can you weather a storm? Oh.
'Cause I need somebody who'll stand by me.
Yeah.
Through the good times and bad times, she will always be right there. Sunny days, everybody loves them.
Tell me, baby, can you stand
the rain? Storms will come. This we know for sure.
This we know for sure.
Can you stand the rain?
Yeah. Love unconditional. I'm not asking just of you. Enough to make it last. I do whatever needs to be done. Oh.
'Cause I need somebody who will stand by me. Through the good times and bad times, she will always be right there.
Everybody loves them. Tell me, baby, can you stand the rain?
Storms will come. This we know for sure. This we know for sure.
Can you stand the rain?
Which one, China?
Right?
Feed it. It's like, no.
Take my money.
My house and my car. Baby, I'm sorry. For one hit of you, you can have it all, baby, baby. 'Cause making love is all I ever do. Girl, you worse than drugs. 'Cause I'm an addict over you. And you know that I can't leave you alone. You got me fiending.
We lost it. We lost that one. All right, we got to re-up.
Re-up. I'm all for the re-up. Let me get this out your way so you don't get confused.
I never mind is on a hold on you, baby. Girl, I'm so strung out. All I do is wish for you. So tomorrow, if you're not here, then girl, look down, 'cause I need you near. It's background.
I just wanna make it through the night, baby.
I can't sing it.
Tune back in for another. Yeah, you got to tune up on that one.
I mean, I'm down. I'll get.
What about,
I mean,
what about,
huh?
what's the other joke?
What?
China said she fiend.
Which China, I can't with
Which
China.
one? Which one? Nope, he off limits.
What's the one?
That one, no, he off limits.
He bitter. He bitter. Wait. He bitter. He's bitter. Hey, yeah, he's bitter, but he's happy.
Oh, no. That's been a minute.
Oh.
That's been a minute on that one.
So I guess y'all coming to my R&B show.
Come on, fellas. All the songs we did, I know y'all can think of something. And I know you got something.
Y'all got an original?
I mean, who got?
Oh, we got original. Oh, no.
You can't give me no gospel John right now.
Another station.
I mean,
a lot of R&B music are
Yes,
used to be
absolutely.
gospel songs.
I love it.
China say she
Let
listens to
me
me.
eat it
Did we do
do.
oh, he just said so.
Oh, shh.
What did we do? We did so much stuff now we can't think.
That's what you get when you.
See, that's when you got good artists, y'all.
Let me lick you up
Yes.
and down
Just
till
saying.
you see stop.
Artists, and they've done so many.
Let me play with your body, baby, and make you real hot. Let me do all the things you want me to do. 'Cause tonight, baby, I wanna get freaky with you. That's a little bit.
Wait,
Anybody remember the rest of that job?
Cause I'm waiting. My camera go right here. Cause I'm waiting for that deep jump.
And that's him.
We waiting for Jamie to go with it.
That's the DVD.
Uh-huh.
What about in the road? In the road, lose control.
I think that be the last one though.
I'm gonna make it big.
What else we got? I know we got some old Joe.
All right, look. This is what we gonna do.
You had to lose control.
We gonna take
Oh
a
my.
break.
Yes, take a break.
'Cause when
When
we
we
get
come back,
back,
we got something for you.
We gonna take a break, y'all. So, if y'all in my line right now, you might want to come back. We're gonna take a break.
All right.
Last night we had an argument.
The dream is always the same. Like a printed narrative. I know what's about to happen next, but I keep on going through the motions, fulfilling the script. I'm driving on a dark desert highway, and the air smells like gasoline. My mouth tastes like horchata. Can't remember how long I've been driving, but I know what happens when I get there. I've been here almost every night. Da 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 da. put it out there. I don't put myself out there. Usually I stay tucked away. 'Cause I was a loner until I met you. And I let you in after all the persuasion. Mind games, manipulations. So I'd rather be a loner. Yeah, I'd rather be alone. I don't even wanna know ya. I don't wanna be known. 'Cause I'd rather be a loner. I'd much rather be alone. Maybe it was nice to know ya. Packing up and leaving home. No, I don't wanna be a cigarette. Use me up, then toss me, step on me. I don't wanna be an option, avoiding interaction, 'cause I just wanna get away. And maybe you got a full plate. No, I'm cooking something better. But if you don't want me now, no boy, I don't want you later. Don't try to come and eat with me. 'Cause I was a loner until I met you. And I let you in after all the persuasion. Headaches and allegations. That's why I'd rather be a loner. Yeah, I'd rather be alone. I don't even wanna know ya. I don't wanna be known. 'Cause I'd rather be a loner. I'd much rather be alone. Maybe it was nice to know ya. Packing up and leaving home. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da ba da da ba da da da
I see your body is matter of fact, no, I won't state the obvious. And you hood, but got class like a college kid. And I'm good, got that bag like a garbage is. So amazing, I saw you and then it was over. Like end of semesters, we end this forever. I see a storm, but we been through that weather. We fall apart, but we end up together. And you know I stay right behind you. And I put it down when it's time to. If we lose touch, be mindful. Even in another life, I'ma find you. And my white tee, got you walking around, about to make a spike me. Take a tour on your body, I'm a sightsee. They can do it, but they never do it like me. Yeah, listen. Money keep calling, I'm on it. I see your body, I'm on it. Love when you tell me you want it. Then we made love to the morning. I hit your phone when I'm torn. That make you feel so important. Money keep calling, I'm on it. I see your body, I'm on it. Your ex so mad, they don't like team much. We don't care, no, they thought that it might mean much. Riding through the streets and we blowing out loud, making all that noise. We the ice cream truck. Finally found me a real one. I got that Aaliyah, that one in a million. That's why I will fight for you like penicillin. I know I'm right for you. Always think twice for you. Swear you the bomb like that flower. Like I think about you for hours, and with you I feel so empowered. You cleanse my soul like a shower. You feed my soul like it's ours. Though you be giving me attitude, I could not ever stay mad at you. I cherish time that I have with you. I love the Isleys. You make me feel like Atlantis. Promise I'll always come back to you. Yeah. Money keep calling, I'm on it. I see your body, I'm on it. Love when you tell me you want it. Then we made love to the morning. I hit your phone when I'm torn. That make you feel so important. Money keep calling, I'm on it. I see your body, I'm on it. I would cross oceans and fly around the globe, but they won't welcome out for you. Your parents are foreign, I learned a new language just to tell them I'm proud of you. I know you've been through it all and to let down your walls, it might take a long while for you. Like brothers treat siblings and mothers treat children, I'ma always look out for you. Yeah, I've been up in the gym, so I can handle that baggage, that weight. Take that up off of your shoulders. My favorite curve is that smile on your face. My favorite place in the world is right next to you. Every moment is so unforgettable, and it's for so unexpected. But we could never regret it. Yeah, money keep calling, I'm on it. I see your body, I'm on it. Love when you tell me you want it. Then we made love to the morning. I hit your phone when I'm torn. That make you feel so important. Money keep calling, I'm on it. I see your body, I'm on it. I hit your phone when I'm torn. That make you feel so important.
She is beautiful. I've never seen anyone like that before. She's got to be new. I've never seen her. Man, what's her name?
Well, I'm back on this track, not to attack, but just to relax. Yeah, I'll be your jazz with the voice as smooth as a sax. This Gemini is versatile, gifted just to make you smile. Yo, check my easygoing style. Won't you chillin', stay a while, and I'll be ready when Freddie he calls my name. Don't let me get me like Pink when I get my fame. Not running games, but if you game, I don't mind. I don't mind. Will stay the same through joy and pain. True, I will remain. Get on my knees and thank God that I will never change. Cause see, this world is hard enough. When niggas wanna bluff and chickens wanna stuff, then I plays it tough. But not today, we gonna sway and parlay. Move that negativity out the way. I will achieve, you best believe, and just like Eve.
Who's that girl?
I felt the love when yeah,
my heart skipped when I heard the truth when
say my name. See, I like this song by Freddie Jackson, but like the Method Man, I got to get my thing in action and make it happen. Cause my daddy wanted this little girl back in the days. You gotta do your own thing, Nay, in your own way. That's right, no more delaying. My destiny will come to pass. See, I'm here to last. I ain't going nowhere. And if you wanna chill with me, that's alright. Yeah, it's alright. My vibe will make you feel at ease and please. Fresh as Jamaican breezes and cool as shades from trees. I make you run and ask your mama, yo, who's this miss? Lighting up the stage like Lola Falana. Cause Donna don't work as hard as me for my money. I don't care if you's a honey. I don't let nobody run me. And you haters better ask somebody.
Who is she?
Right.
I felt the love when
yeah,
my heart skipped when I heard the truth when
say my name. Now I be sparking mad isms up off this rhythm. This entity better known as Janae-isms. The prism had risen with immaculate color of red and green and black, representing my culture. So check the structure, be it all of these slanted eyes. You paralyzed cause I got God by my side. So if you wanna take a ride, you'll be fine. Let's go ride. I'm bringing happy days like Joni and Chachi. Watch me get in the seams of blue jeans like I was Versace. Yes, this lyricist has yet been rated, but I'm incredible, exceptionally educated. Created as a woman and you know I'm speaking true. Janae is coming soon to theaters near you, and they'll be asking worldwide. Right.
I felt the love when
go by JOHNAA. Y'all remember that? Yeah.
What's up, y'all? You're now tuned into the Pandora Wordbox show. I'm your host, Pandora Love.
And it's your girl, the one and only Shay Boogie.
Man, it's been crazy in here this morning.
But y'all know what happened in the box. Well, today it don't stay in the box, cause see what we is getting it in over here. We just nicely got
baby,
all
we
of it.
live.
Right there we go. We live, baby. But this has been a really, really dope part of the show. So these awesome, amazing gentlemen that we have, R&B artists, are really giving us all kinds of life. See, this is the show. This is what we say when we let you know when you come into the box, we treat you like family. When you come to the box, you get dealt with in the box.
Right.
Or you dish it out. And I think that these four gentlemen are dishing it out.
That's what it is. They're great musicians.
They're great. They're really good.
Producers
Right.
and
Right.
everything.
If there's anything that you could take from this before they come back, to give us a taste of something else.
That they working on.
Whatever they working on, it sounds
look,
amazing.
When that came out, they got quiet. You notice when I went
So,
out, they got quiet.
see, So, like, think about this, and see, this will be a part of hashtag That's What Shay Said, but I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of it. You have to love what you do in order to touch people's lives in the best way possible. Let me say it that way, because if you don't love what you do, but you're able to make a difference in somebody's life, you don't feel that that feeling of, man, like, that's really what we did. Like, that feels great.
I mean, a lot of artists don't know. Your one song you might sing for somebody just changed their whole day.
Right, exactly.
You know, just changed their whole day. You know, and I want to give shout out to the wives.
Yeah.
You know, that we women are strong, so you know we got to give a shout out to the wives for standing there and being able to allow their husbands to do that and support them and have their back
without any issues.
Right,
but you know, I think it's because they already
but wifey boo, I still be that one in the front row, like, no, right here, boo, right here.
I can't with you. You get on my nerves. You get on my nerves. You get on my nerves. You get on my nerves.
All right, so ask them, is they ready yet? She's swinging that thing like she married in her.
I mean, you know, is y'all ready? Wait a minute. Let me turn my live back on. I'm gonna get the mic from in front of my face. Let me turn this live back on real quick. I'm already getting in my stage. I'm already get over here. The Wordbox show. What's up, y'all? We tuned back in. Please like and share the video because we want to make sure that these awesome gentlemen. Booking, we will give you the booking number. We will give you all the booking information. Right. So, without further ado, we bring you the exclusive this month with the only artist. Hashtag so exclusive. Hashtag That's What Shay Said. The Box Uncut.
Sorry I left you crying. Since you've been gone, I've been all alone. All of my tears, you know they left me drowning. Baby, I'm begging for you to stay at home. Oh,
let's start our love again.
Start our love again.
We can be more than just friends.
The sun is going down. Baby, won't you a little while. Baby, won't you just stay? Oh, baby, won't you just stay for a little while? Oh, for a little while. For a little while.
I'm sorry, I'm sleeping. Here we are, just me and you.
Ooh, yeah, babe.
Thinking of the things that we used to do, babe. Tonight is yours, lady. Yours and mine. Let's try again to put our trust on the line, yeah.
Tonight, let's start our love again. Tonight, we can be more than just friends. The sun is going down. Stay for a little while.
Oh, baby, won't you stay?
Baby, won't you just stay for a little while?
Baby, won't you just
Stay a while.
Baby, won't you just stay?
Baby, won't you just stay?
All right, I'm gonna stay.
Next one.
What's next one?
I ain't gonna leave.
Love you for life.
Let me feel like.
Gotcha.
We haven't hit this in a while, so you know.
A long time.
All right, y'all.
And I'm new to the group, so.
A lot of this we haven't hit the ears, trust me.
Yeah, so this is a little different.
It's raw.
It's raw, but it's uncut. All right, y'all.
I'm feeling in.
It's the last song.
My man.
I ain't saying
Wait,
nothing. It's the
last-
last
is the
song.
last
You gotta
song?
get into
We'll do
the
it in the row
cooler
for the
talk,
last one.
so they gonna make it real.
End of the road.
Well, let's do half this one, then do end of the road. Right? We don't do that.
Can we get into the road and now? So. Alright, so go ahead and go with this one then.
Promises you made me, all the things you told me. You said you'd never leave me and we'll be together for eternity. Now it's all in the past. Now I know our love will last. Baby, I will do all I can. Lady, I will be all I am. I give you all you had before. So come on in and close the door. Let me show you what love couldn't be. If you just please tell me.
Believe in love and a promise that it gives.
All right.
I wanna love you for life.
Yes, I do.
'Cause your love is why I live. Do you believe in love and a promise that it gives? I wanna love you for life. 'Cause your love is why I live.
Oh, yeah. What else? Let's do something else. End of the road?
You gonna finish with end of the road?
Yes.
Oh, six snaps.
Yes.
Let me take the glass off of this.
We belong together.
Okay. We belong together, and you know that I'm right. Why do you play with my heart? Why do you play with my mind? Said we'd be forever. Said it never died. How could you love me and leave me and never say goodbye?
When I can't sleep at night without holding you tight. Girl, each time I try, I'll just break down and cry. Pain in my head, oh, I'd rather be dead. Spinning around and around. Although we've come to the end of the road,
Can't let go. It's the natural. You belong to me. I belong to you. Come to the end of the road. Still I can't let go. It's unnatural. You belong to me. I belong to you. Girl, I know you really love me. You just don't realize. You've never been there before. It's only your first time. Maybe I'll forgive you, babe. Maybe you'll try. We should be happy together forever, you and I. Will you love me again
like you loved me before? And this time I want you to love me much more. This time I said, just come to my bed. Baby, just don't let me down.
Although we've come to the end of the road, still I can't let go. It's unnatural. You belong to me. I belong to you. Come to the end of the road. Still I can't let go. It's unnatural. You belong to me. I belong to you.
All right. I mean, I'm just gonna finish this live right now because I'm done. So you know, with that being said, y'all,
That's what's up. That's what's
it's
up.
time for Cooler Talk.
All right, so first, quick, tell people how they can find y'all, where they can find your music, everything.
Yes, all of that.
www.demicostar.com, 2 hours. Demico Star everything, Facebook, IG, Twitter. Follow me. Video on YouTube. And to the fellas.
You can find me on ericmckinley.com. Also Eric McKinley Facebook, Twitter, on all music outlet, including Shazam.
Right.
Including Shazam, and catch our shows. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. I promise.
That's what's up.
Shay,
you gonna you gonna let them leave?
I'm gonna read these comments real quick. I don't know, but real quick, let me see. China said yes, I'll stay. I'm staying. Oh, then,
I try to jump from one live to the other one.
I mean, sometimes it be like that. I believe in love now. I swear. Oh goodness, yes, you're right. We belong together. I won't play. China is off the hook. I love her so much. Oh, I belong to you. I'm not reading. China, I love you. I'm not reading no more. And then she laughs. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I mean, do they have to leave? They do? Oh, all right. It's all right, because they'll be back next month. Unplugged. Yeah.
And this time, all the new concept will be with me.
Okay. Well, you have to add the new member.
And the new member.
I mean, you know.
Trust me. Oh, no, that's a done deal.
All right, but ladies, if y'all want to see Demico Star tonight out at the Elks Lounge. Oh, he passing me something. Hold up.
Wait, is it signed?
Yeah.
Mic drop.
Yeah. So, but you can see him tonight at the Elks Lounge. I think Sean normally open the doors about between 7 and 8. 227 North Henry Street, Alexandria, Virginia. Yeah. So come on out, enjoy the show. Panty dropper alert.
They got a
have
show
good
tonight,
time.
China. They can't come back tonight.
China is our spot. China normally goes with me
It's at
to the Elks Lounge.
It's at the Elks Lounge, so
That's
you might
Sean's
want
spot.
to be.
So yeah. All right, thank y'all guys for coming.
Ladies of the Pandora Wordbox show, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh yeah, y'all welcome. If y'all woke up mad this morning, I know y'all
You should be happy now.
No bitter. You're not bitter now. No.
We live, baby.
We live. All right, so now we're gonna give y'all cooler talk so y'all can do all y'all little sports fatigues and all that good stuff.
Golden State won.
She just handed it. Look at Brandon like whatever.
Uh-oh, I can't wait for that one. All right, y'all, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with Cooler Talk.
Foreplay the Orgasm Show. I am your host, Hot Toddy, along with the Turn Up team, Miss Lolly and Showtime. Foreplay the Orgasm Show is each and every Tuesday night from 8 to 10, bringing you the sexy slow jams with very adult interactive conversation, only on Win DC Radio.
What's good, everybody? This your boy AJ Throwback. Join Coach Taylor, Ransomrella, Gangsta B, and me for dope music and hot topics on Breakout Kings Radio every Monday night from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. only on WinDCRadio.com, powered by Go Win Media.
Plug Radio, breathing life back into radio. Sexy hosts, parties 411, free giveaways, celebrity interviews, the worldwide turn up before the turn up. Every Saturday at 8 to 10 p.m. on the Win DC Radio app. Plug it.
Hey yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Pastor Q. Make sure you tune into my show The Cookout each and every Friday, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Win DC Radio, powered by GoWin.media. Make sure you come check us out, see what we got on the grill. Check out my main DJ, Ty Shine, as we give y'all the hottest topics, the hottest guests, and whatever's cooking on the grill. Again, Win DC Radio, powered by GoWin.media. Check us out. It's The Cookout every Friday, 8 to 10 p.m. You guys be blessed.
What up? This your boy Bam 640. Letting y'all know, tune into the Different Minds show each and every Thursday, 8 to 10 p.m. on Win DC Radio. Hosted by Bam 640, DJ Andre Michael, Miss D, powered by GoWin.media. Each and every Thursday, we turn the city up.
You already know what it is. It's your boy Javon Street Garden, and that's my DJ, Kid Cannon. And you're now tuned in to Grind Season Radio every Wednesday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Make sure you tune in. Win DC Radio. You heard me. Man, look, y'all already know what time it is. It's your boy, Gerard Street Garvey, and my DJ, Kid Cannon. And when we together, you know what it is. Grind Season Radio, each and every Wednesday from 8 to 10 on Win DC Radio. Don't forget it. Yeah.
All right, everyone. It's been a long week for me. Golden State won the NBA championship as expected. And here we are. Cooler Talk. Week 11, I believe. We took some time off. We're back every week, Saturdays at noon. Before we jump into NBA Finals talk, it's going to be most of our show. We have a lot to talk about. Just something that really bothered me. You know I have a little vendetta against the NCAA in general and how they don't pay their athletes or how they can't make any money.
Yeah.
So a kicker at UCF has a YouTube channel, and it's popular. He's making money off of it, and the NCAA says you have to shut it down or you can't, or it's basically saying you either keep your YouTube channel and don't play in the NCAA, or you play and you shut down the YouTube channel. Wow. And yeah, wow, are you kidding me? So basically, NCAA rules, I have the exact quotes here. It prohibits student athletes from profiting from their likeness or status as student athletes because doing so violates the principles of amateurism, technically NCAA sports are considered amateur athletes. They're not professional athletes and can't make money. And the NCAA rules prohibit student athletes from profiting off their likeness or status. So basically they're saying because of his status as a student athlete, that's why his YouTube channel is popular. Not because he's creative or funny or whatever it is. They're saying because of his status, that's what's making his money, and that's why it's illegal.
So does he do like funny videos?
It was like he had one popular video, like a vlog or something, and they got a lot of likes and a lot of views. And they basically, YouTube works, you know how YouTube works. It's off clicks and ads and stuff like that. And they're saying because he was profiting off that, and it could be tied, I guess somehow tied to his status as a student athlete, it violates the NCAA.
That's stupid.
Like, it has nothing to do with football.
Nothing.
It's like he's not signing autographs. He's not, no memorabilia. He's not making appearances. He's not getting gifts. Literally just doing something that he loves.
Yeah.
And now you give him a choice to choose between two passions that he has. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's pretty damn ridiculous.
I couldn't believe it. The NCAA is ridiculous. And I can go into a whole argument. We had this a couple weeks ago with when Zach and Liam were on the show with student athletes and being paid and whatnot. I already gave you my whole spiel on that. I just think they should be because they make billions of dollars for their schools and for the NCAA. But yeah, it's something that really irked me and kind of ate at me. Because as a student myself, like if I do it, it's no problem. If I make a YouTube channel and I profit off it, or I have a job or whatever, I can make money no problem. Because as a student, you should be driven to succeed.
Exactly.
That's the whole point of college, to prepare you for success. And this kid has a passion that he found in making YouTube videos and making people laugh or whatever it is, and you shoot that down because he's a student athlete. What does that tell us? That if you're under the thumb of the NCAA, you can't do anything except play by their rules? Are you? Oh my God! It's crazy. It's crazy.
It really is.
And now this poor kid, a kid my age, has to possibly
make a choice.
Give up on his dream of football. Which is he going to go pro? Probably not. But he has a scholarship probably. He can afford his education that way. And now he's making YouTube videos. He has to shut that down until he graduates. Like, it's insane. It's insane. So now we get into the real talk here. As I said, the Golden State Warriors won 4-1. We're a little late, but we're on Saturdays, so cut us some slack. I got a lot to talk about, and it concerns the competitiveness of the NBA and the status of the casual fair weather fan of the NBA and what it means for them.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah, hop in.
I just want to capitalize on the fact that Golden State did win, and yes. I did predict that we would be talking about this.
Yeah.
This episode. But I just want to let the world know that there, like I've said before, there are 3 things in life that you should always listen to: the children, the animals, and Oscar D. Don't forget that.
And sometimes me, and I'm right.
You got to listen to the brain.
So basically,
I have to say
I just want to start with, in more recent news, the quote-unquote beef between, excuse me, LeBron and Draymond. It's kind of lame, not going to lie. When you watch the rivalry between the Celtics and the Lakers, and that was like heated shit, like that was like intense.
Yeah.
And now you just got like memes throwing back and forth. It's a little different. It's kind of lame. And
that's also, what she said.
Like, it's funny, but like it's not as, because it's not competitive anymore. I mean, all right. So back into Draymond had a lot of stuff to say. First of all, his shirt was pretty funny. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
The quickie shirt that was clever. But besides that, he said that LeBron was on a super team. And while I agree with those comments, I agree. LeBron was on a super team in Miami and in Cleveland. Those are considered super teams, all right?
Yes.
Because they dominated their division, their conference, they made it there. But he also said he started the super team. And that's where I differ from him, because if you look at going back to the 80s with Birds, Celtics, Magics, Lakers, those were super teams.
You know something?
The 80s were ruled by the Celtics,
you know something?
They were ruled by those two teams.
I think that you shouldn't take what he said literal. I think Draymond knows that.
No, I think he does.
I think what he's saying is, as far as between them, you started. And yeah, between them, yeah, LeBron, you did.
But could you also argue, like, this is my argument, I think he popularized the super team. I think it was started
in this era.
In the era it was started by the Boston Celtics. Ray Allen, KG.
Yeah, it's
Paul
a trend.
Pierce.
It's becoming a trend now.
Yes.
It wasn't like that.
Paul Pierce laid the foundations.
Yep.
LeBron established it. and that Golden State is capitalizing on it. Okay, that's a fair argument,
And
right?
exactly. And what I can say about the Celtics, you kind of gotta take them out of the conversation. Only reason I say that is because you know how the NBA is when it comes to the Celtics and the Lakers.
Yeah.
It's like they're a shoe-in to get the best. We got to make them the best at one point in time. Like, so
it's gonna happen in a couple of years.
Exactly. And it's coming again. It's about the Lakers and the Celtics after this run, after Golden State wins the next 2-3 championships. They're gonna fall to the wayside, and then it'll be the Lakers and Celtics again.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so back to the finals and just the aftermath of what I think. So, as we saw, the Cavaliers were no match for this team, right?
No, I didn't think they were a match to begin with.
Okay. So,
and I saw a lot of fixed shit involved. I'm sorry.
So the only reason
my
they won a
language.
game, the only reason the Cavs won one game, they played the best game of their lives, arguably, hit breaking the 3 record, and they had some bad officiating that favored them.
Mhm.
Okay, the only reason why they won that game. Otherwise,
22 free throws in the first quarter.
Yes. Otherwise, they were no match for this team. No one is a match for this team. I'm going to say it right now. I'll explain later. No one right now is a match for this team. No player in the history of the NBA could single-handedly take down this team. Not LeBron, not Kobe, not Jordan. No one could take this team down because they can't defend 4 superstars. Okay, and even Adam Silver himself, he was on Colin Cowherd's show, The Herd. Adam Silver said if the Cavs were swept, this is before the series, if the Cavs were swept, all the games were blowouts, he said there would be a competitiveness issue in the NBA. He didn't say what a solution would be. He didn't say take any action. He just said there would be an issue with competitiveness in the NBA, and it would be a problem for them as an organization.
The only thing that I don't like is I'm gonna be honest about this. I'm very objective. They need to stop this talk about greatest team of all time. They're not. They're not. Even,
I think it's too soon.
They're not even close.
I think it's too soon to tell, but I think they're on track.
They couldn't have, let me tell you something. They couldn't have beat the 96 Bulls. They couldn't have. They couldn't have beat them Lakers, but they couldn't have beat the Showtime Lakers. They couldn't have beat the Bad Boy Pistons. They couldn't have beat those teams. And I'm gonna tell you why. Now, the physicality difference. Back then,
oh yeah, I know.
hand checks, elbows, pushing off, everything was okay. Like, man, they rough right now. If we would have put them in a time machine and put them back in the 80s or the 90s, they would come running back to 2017 because they'd be like, hell no, these dudes are too rough out here. You got people like Anthony Mason out there that's throwing elbows and grabbing you and telling you, I tell you what, come back down this court and do this again. Like, they soft now, man.
But that's all. That's all in the interior. The Warriors are so dangerous from outside. That's why I think maybe the 96 Bulls they can run for their money because that's a great team, one of the greatest of all time.
See,
okay? That's established.
The Bulls would have them scared to shoot the ball. They wouldn't be shooting it from outside like that.
It's just tough to argue because it was such.
And they would defend. They were defenders, man. They
were
defenders.
I know they played defense.
You had shooters like that back in the day. You had your Reggie Miller because before Steph Curry came around, Reggie Miller was the best 3-pointer shooter in the world. And then Ray Allen came, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, I just think it's tough. It's tough to make these assumptions or these arguments because the league was so different. You're right.
Yeah.
So it's tough to.
Yeah, you can't compare them.
Exactly. It's not even worth the argument, to be honest. Okay.
No.
Now, moving on from Adam Silver. I think, in my opinion, the competitiveness of the NBA is ruined for the next 3 to 5 years. In the window the Warriors have, where they're going to lock up Steph Curry in a max deal this summer, they're going to lock up KD next summer in a max deal, and for the next 2 years they have Draymond and Clay. No one is going to touch this team. Unless LeBron somehow can get the cap space and sign a superstar or defenders or something, no one is stopping this team. And this is all, in my opinion, ties back, and I'm going to be very subjective here, to Kevin Durant. And yes, he's a grown man. He can make his own decisions, and I respect that. What he did, it's in the best interest of his career. He won a championship. His legacy is cemented. One of the greatest players of all time. It's established. However, I, as someone who talks about it, I have a right to be a little salty. shake the salt in my head right now. All right, I have a right to be salty as a fan of the NBA. As somebody who likes watching I have a right to disagree with what he did. So, and as I've said before, LeBron and KD, what they did is similar in the fact they left their team, but there's different aspects to why they left. Okay, I know you think it's the same. It's not the exact same.
No, it's not the same. It's not the same.
It's not the exact same.
Let me tell you the difference. Let me make clarity to this. People are upset with Kevin Durant because the team that he joined won 73 games the year before. They were already a very competitive team, the best in the league the year before. The difference is LeBron didn't join a team that won 73 games or a team that was the best. LeBron was a part of an assembly, Avengers Assemble.
Yes.
That's what he was part of. He was part of creating Voltron, and he did. This is the thing that makes it the same. They both did it for the same reason.
Yes.
The same reason. Guess what? They also, when their decision made people from the previous team feel betrayed, made the fans feel betrayed.
Well, any player who leaves, any superstar who leaves a team,
of course,
like if Odell Beckham
they
was the
felt
Giants,
betrayed.
I feel betrayed.
Yeah,
Odell
they
Beckham
felt
left,
betrayed.
You know, so here's the thing. I think there's two words here that stand out. LeBron left to build a contender because he had to start from the bottom up. He didn't have an established team. KD left to join a contender.
Yeah.
So he just okay. I just want to establish that. Okay. So LeBron left the team in the year he left. The second best player was Mo Williams, who at that time was at best maybe the top 20 point guard, not that good, and a lineup of 33-year-old Antoine Jameson, 37-year-old Shaq, and 34-year-old Anthony Parker. This team had no future. They were old. They were washed up. They had no assets. He was not going to win a championship with this Cavaliers team. And in his mind, he saw that he had to join somewhere else. Because, I mean, yeah, they made the playoffs because he was carrying this team. They played, but they played because of him. So he left because he felt there was no future there. There was a hint, at least a hint, at most a chance of a future in Oklahoma City with Kevin Durant. He had MVP caliber Westbrook, who's going to win the MVP this year. He had prime Serge Ibaka. He had 20, and then they had young assets: 22-year-old Steven Adams, 23-year-old Enes Kanter, Dion Waiters, who was like 23 at the time. So they had a future. They had a cemented. And yes, they traded James Harden. Yes, that was a huge blow to their chances at a legacy. But this team had the second best offense, and he gave Billy Donovan's offense 1 year. And Westbrook had better assist numbers. Yes, he still had turnovers. Yes, Russell Westbrook is a turnover machine. But I think you have to look past that. Because James Harden's the same thing. You have to look past that and see all the good he does in the court. So that's basically where I want to leave it to you and think. I know you've been listening. You're a great listener right now. And I just want to turn it over to you and see what you just a rebuttal for what I just put out.
I understand that. Now, what I want to ask you is this: why did LeBron leave the Cavs in the first place?
No future.
No future, right? What made him feel like that?
The management failed him.
But other than management, do you think that time made him feel that way?
Time?
Yeah. How many years did he spend with the Cavaliers? About 8?
6.
6
years.
Okay. Durant spent more years with the Thunder. After, I'm just going to be honest, man, as a human being, after about 8 seasons, I don't care how close we get. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired. Trust me. I guarantee you. We thought the Thunder had a better chance when Harden was on the team than they did last year.
No question.
Dude, that team was amazing.
That team made the finals.
That team was amazing.
That team made the finals.
Exactly. So after I've been with a team and I pretty much, he started with the Supersonics and then he
it's
came,
the same franchise.
And you came right over.
Same franchise.
Exactly. You've been with that same team since you started. Brother, I'm tired. And yeah, I joined a team that's elite, but my goal was to get a chip.
And he
Because
he
guess what?
achieved that. He achieved
Because
that.
guess what? If I don't get this chip, people weren't talking about him anyway.
Yeah.
Even though we acknowledge that he's the second best player in the league,
Yeah.
nobody's been talking about that until he joined Golden State. He wasn't shining. Westbrook was outshining Kevin Durant, man.
That's true.
For years. Durant was never gonna get his recognition for real. Like
And-
he wasn't. He was, and then he.
He was the MVP.
You know,
He
you
was the
get
MVP.
sick of hearing about, oh, LeBron's the best player in the world, which is true.
Yes.
It's undeniable. You cannot argue with that. Even after this, he's the best player in the world.
I mean, averaging a triple-double in the finals
yeah,
against an elite
he's the
team.
greatest player in the world right now.
Yes.
I would say that Durant is trailing him by a bit.
That's
He
fair.
ain't, he
That's
ain't
fair.
super close.
That's fair.
He's not super close, but he ain't super far either. Like, if we look at him as a player just by the eye test, there are a lot of things that Kevin Durant is better than he is with. But
Big picture.
he can't carry that Cavs team. Kevin Durant couldn't have done what LeBron did.
You put LeBron on the Thunder, they win multiple championships. That's fair.
Yeah.
You put LeBron on last
You
year's
put
Thunder
LeBron
team,
on that team,
they win.
he'd have been a facilitator.
They're a dynasty.
He'd have made Westbrook a lot better.
They're a dynasty.
Exactly.
Okay.
And you got to look at that, and man, you got to have some type of sympathy for KD, man. That dude, for one, he's a humble guy, man. He's a great dude.
Good person.
He ain't even cocky now after
Good
he
person.
got the ring.
Good
like
person. He in the parade he took a seat. He was just enjoying the moment. That's great. That's great.
But I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I understand as a fan, it's like you kind of spoiled it, KD. Like you spoiled it for the fans because you joined the team and now it's like
The
now,
team that
now
beat
it's not
them. The
competitive.
team that beat them.
Yeah, I get it. But I see it from there. But sometimes you got to put that fan hat up and just look at the fact that look at that man's life.
It's just
like.
The whole process, it was just shady. I mean,
and it's crazy because we're in the area where KD is from, and like, I'm from Arkansas, but I've been here long enough. I know a lot of people that know him personally, and some of them people were upset about it. But you got to look at the fact that KD.
Now we got a lot of salt in the DC area.
Yeah, of course.
We got a lot of salt.
But some of that salt done turned to sugar now, though, since he got that ring.
Yeah.
I noticed some of the people that was hating on him. Now all of a sudden, congratulations.
Yeah.
Of course, because he brought a ring to the DMV.
Yeah.
And he represented him.
Yeah.
He represented him when he spoke of guys' names in the hood. you know, like he kept it really humble and classy. But what I'm saying is, you got to look at where that dude has come from. That dude had a hard life.
He
growing
did,
up.
and his mom is amazing.
And
I'm a big fan of his mom.
You can't expect, dude. That man had to get it, man.
Yeah, I know. He worked hard.
He had to get it.
It just back to the Thunder and how he handled it, which I don't think he handled it correctly.
Yeah, I mean,
because now news coming out, so I understand the whole 8-year thing, but he had a new coach last year. He gave Billy Donovan 1 year to make him a championship caliber player, and I think Billy Donovan did a great job. Western Conference Finals, 3-1 lead, and it wasn't Billy Donovan that choked. Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook choked. I told you on the way here. In Game 5 and 6, Kevin Durant shot 22 of 62, which is 35% from the field, and Russell Westbrook shot 21 of 55.
It was a terrible game.
But Westbrook had 19 assists in 2 games, which is pretty good, but still. Billy Donovan's offense last year was second best in the league. First was Golden State. So this team was almost there. They were a game away from the NBA Finals. It could have beaten the Cavs, honestly. Because I think Westbrook would have owned Kyrie, KD would have stepped up, and Ibaka would have played great. I think it would have been a 7-game series.
Yeah,
it would have been hell close.
Westbrook would have owned Kyrie.
Yeah.
We can't even
No
deny
argument,
that.
no argument.
There's no argument. Yeah. Westbrook is a
And
beast.
Westbrook actually moved the ball better when Durant was in the lineup, better than he ever had. Best in his career. Up to that point, and not this year included, Westbrook had 10.4 assists per game average in the season. So he moved the ball better with, I guess he averaged like 4.3 turnovers. So, but Steph averaged like 3.5.
Can I say something? I'm just gonna be honest about it. I think they should get rid of Curry and bring Westbrook to Warriors.
Never gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
Never gonna happen.
But
my dream scenario.
The reason why I say that, I was really upset with Curry this final series.
Yeah.
He did not play, man, and he did
except for the triple W put up.
Dude, he did it on purpose. I watched him. He did nothing. Like he just. It was times when I was like, please take him out of the game.
I think he's accepted the fact that he's second fiddle to Kevin Durant.
Dude, but shoot the threes. That's what you do. He wasn't even doing that.
No, what I want to what I want to see is Russell Westbrook join the Rockets.
The crazy thing, yeah, that would be nice. The crazy thing is, you gotta give it to Curry. Curry can be just as effective as LeBron James, and I've seen it. We've seen it.
Yeah.
For one, he's a better shooter than LeBron.
No question.
All right, he shoots the three ball like a maniac.
No question.
He can penetrate and score at will.
Yep.
That's LeBron, and he can be a facilitator. If he stops all that fancy, if he stops the fancy stuff, that's the only thing. You're not gonna beat LeBron with assists if you don't get classy with it. Because LeBron is the best passer in the league.
No question.
He's the best passer in the league. He's like the second coming of John Stockton.
Yeah, and this is another argument I've heard a lot. My friend back in Maryland, Alex, you're tuning in. I'm gonna roast you a little bit. Alex has said that Kevin Durant and Westbrook didn't have a great relationship, and that's one of the reasons why Kevin Durant
think
left.
they didn't know. I'm gonna be honest. I think that Westbrook is a bit of an asshole.
I think he's just very passionate, and
He
it comes
is,
out differently. But
somebody humble like KD, after you've been around him that long, you get sick of it.
But they weren't So they weren't best of friends, as established. Even when on Thunder, they were not. But I think there was a mutual respect and a friendship that bloomed because they were at it since day one. It was Durant then Westbrook. They built a dynasty, and even there's evidence in Kevin Durant's MVP speech. He's like, I know you didn't think I forgot about Russell. Like, I love you, man. Like, you're a brother to me. Like, there was a friendship there. Unless he was lying through his teeth, which I don't think it was a very genuine speech. He cried during his speech.
Man, it could have been real, but I'm just saying over time.
That was 2 years before he left.
That's just like a relationship, a romantic relationship.
No, I get that.
You can love a person to death, but you might not like them.
And even the season where his last season in Oklahoma City, Mark Cuban said that Kevin Durant was the only All-Star on that team, and he said that man's an idiot. Like, so he stood up for Westbrook. He stood up for him.
Yeah, he loves Westbrook, but he doesn't like him. And if you don't, you can love a person, but if you don't like him.
Can you get mad at Russ and his and the Thunder teammates for saying that because now evidence has come up from Adrian Wojnarowski, saying that Russell and his teammates and the Thunder teammates were bothered by Kevin Durant's relationship with Draymond Green and the Warriors throughout the season he was with the Thunder. He would text them, call them. Basically, it was almost like they felt he was going to leave before anyone else even knew. And even in Game 6 with Stephen A. Stephen A. was at Game 7, Warriors Thunder, and when they lost, when they blew that lead, Russ stormed into the locker room. He was pissed. He was very angry. He choked away a lead, and Kevin Durant's out there hugging him, talking to him. And Stephen A. said to Draymond, "I'll see you soon." So it was at that moment, probably before then, but at that moment, it was established he was going to the Warriors, and he stabbed his teammates in the back. Okay, it's just shady what he did and the way he did it. That's what I said. It was wrong how he did it. He shut out Westbrook in the offseason. He didn't talk to him. Westbrook was in the dark, and then before you know it, Warriors gone.
Yeah,
and Russ doesn't deserve that.
Listen,
he didn't deserve that because he thought they had a dynasty. He thought they had a chance at a championship set up, and then Kevin Durant took that away.
It's just like a relationship. You're with this girl, man, and like.
But is it right to stab the girl in the back?
No. Listen, sometimes things are looked at as being stabbed in the back. But check this out. You're in a relationship, and you've just come to terms with the fact that you love her, but you don't like her anymore. And she knows this, but she's adamant about, well, let's make the best of it right now. Well, okay, we can try to make the best of it, but we lose. I'm done. I don't like you anymore. I love you, sweetie, but I don't like you.
Even when she took you to a 3-1 lead in the Western Conference Finals against the best team of
I
all
mean,
time, and you beat a 67 win team.
I wish we could have won here. Maybe it could have made things better, but it didn't.
But the whole 8 years thing,
Now,
I understand he gave him 8 years.
Now, if he deliberately tried to lose,
no.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't no way.
But he did choke.
They tried to beat them. That's what I'm saying. That would have been shady.
But he choked. Is that
I
fair?
mean, yeah, he choked.
Okay.
It happens.
So it's not the Thunder's fault. It's his.
It's the team.
Fault. But he and Westbrook were expected
They depended on him, and
they were the X factors. If they were playing well, they win that series, no question.
Exactly. You're right.
So
You're right.
He can't blame the Thunder. He can blame Russell.
No,
but he can't blame the Thunder.
No, he can't blame the Thunder. Of course not.
Okay.
No, and I don't think that he blamed the Thunder. I just think that his relationship with the Thunder was done before that happened. He was done, man. If you think about it, I love to use an analogy. Relationships are so easy because the girl, the lady, you've been neglecting her. You don't even realize you have, and all of a sudden she starts texting that other guy. She starts inboxing that other guy. They're not engaging in anything, but they're talking.
But isn't that shady?
It is. Hell yeah, it's shady. She shouldn't. She should talk to you and say, "Hey, I have a problem."
If Kevin Durant was direct to Westbrook, then
that's where he was wrong.
Yep.
KD should have been like, "Listen, I'm not happy. I'm not happy with this, and this. What can we do? If we can't come to an agreement with this,
then you can
I'm
leave.
out of here."
Yeah.
That's what KD did wrong.
That's what he should have done.
That's what he should have done.
I think if he did that and that was released,
that's what he should have done.
It would have been more respected.
You are absolutely. He should have done that. That's where he was wrong. You wrong, KD, for not doing that.
Because Westbrook was the reason he was even close to a championship.
Exactly.
Because he can't carry a team. And he proved it. He joined the team that had 3 All-Stars, so he proved right there he cannot carry a team with him being the guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he was the X factor. That's why the Warriors blew out the Cavs those 4 games. But he can't do it by himself.
Yep.
He needs an all-star caliber supporting cast.
Yep.
Like better than LeBron's supporting cast kind of thing. But
let me tell you something. Westbrook is a Kobe. He's like Kobe. Remember? Kobe needed that all-star cast. He's a scorer.
You're saying Westbrook or Durant?
Westbrook.
Well, I think both of them, yeah.
Westbrook. Westbrook is more like a Kobe to me. Like, because if you'd have gave him a couple more pieces, we'd be talking about something different right now.
But they had the pieces. They just choked.
No, I'm talking about this year.
Oh, yes.
You gave him. That's what I'm saying. Westbrook reminds me a lot like Kobe.
Yeah.
He's a killer.
Yeah.
He'll score your eyes out. He'll dunk on your ass. He can dribble.
He's one of my favorite.
He's
players.
not a facilitator.
No.
Kobe wasn't a facilitator.
He's a ball dominant
and that's
guard.
Why people
He's a ball dominant
yeah, that's
guard
why this
who
argument.
scores.
That's why people don't even have him in an argument with LeBron. He's a better scorer than LeBron. He's the greatest scorer of all time.
Wait, Kobe or Westbrook?
Kobe.
Okay.
Kobe's the greatest scorer of all time.
I think Michael Jordan.
But yeah, of course, yeah.
Greatest scorer of all time.
Yeah.
Kobe's up there.
Kobe's up there.
Better than LeBron, yes.
Yeah, he's a better scorer than LeBron.
Yes.
And with that argument with him and Joe, you really can't compare him because they played 2 different positions. But at the same time, I was talking with my brother and he broke it down to me, and I get it. LeBron is the greatest all-around player of all time.
Yes.
All around, he's the greatest all-around player.
He can do it all.
Jordan is the greatest scorer of all time. Jordan is the greatest of all time.
Yes.
LeBron is
the greatest.
He does so much. He's not the best scorer, but guess what? He can make sure that you score.
Yeah.
He can make sure that his whole team gets on the board. He can put them in position to score. He puts them in the best position to score.
Yes.
It's not his fault if you miss the goddamn shot.
Yeah. And I just want to wrap up because we're in limited time. I think we can get this in. Just the NBA now, a big picture thing. Just looking at what the landscape will be. So Adam Silver said there's an imbalance before the finals. He said that if there's a sweep, that we have a problem here.
Hey,
and it's
Adam Silver. Did you hear that thing he said?
Yes, you told me about that.
He said this is greatest reality programming.
Yeah.
I didn't like
And
that
yeah, it's
line.
shady. It's shady. But
I didn't like that
Let me
line.
just finish. So,
Yeah.
unnamed GMs have also reported to news sources that they just can't compete. They don't know what to do. Okay, which is fair. What can they do? You're not going to draft the next LeBron in the draft. He's not in this draft. You're not going to sign anyone who's going to make a difference because this Warriors team is too dominant. In the last 33 games, and including the playoffs, they went 31
Didn't they
and
say
2.
something about they're gonna change the one and done?
Possibly. That's for next week. We'll talk about that. But in the last 33 games, including the finals, the Warriors went 31 and 2. 31 and 2. No team has done that. No team. So, for the fair weather fan, for someone who kind of watches, because the NBA, they have prime time, they have ESPN night games, they have TNT night games, they have Christmas Day games. Who's gonna watch these games? I know there's always diehard fans who are gonna love the NBA no matter what. But as someone who watches occasionally, why would I watch these games if the finals are already predetermined? If the finals winner is already predetermined, because the Warriors have the highest odds for them winning the championship in years, for any team, in years, for winning the championship next year, probably the year after too, as long as the core stays together. Who's going to watch these games? NHL Stanley Cup Finals, the ratings were up 75% this year from a year ago. And that's hockey. I mean, I love hockey, but not a lot of people watch hockey.
You know the
because the
sad
NBA
thing-
playoffs were boring. They were
boring. They were. Do you know the sad thing about it? This has made Golden State bad guys.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, they're
and
the
what-
farthest from bad
And
guys.
what they did was amazing, but it just
this is the crazy thing about it. They were underdogs that became gods. Because if you look at those boys were drafted.
No, I don't disrespect the come up. I just the state of what it is right now.
Yeah, they were drafted and they weren't high. They weren't like number 1 draft picks and shit like that. And they have become a great team together, a dynasty.
It's been insane. The rise,
It's crazy.
the rise to fame has been insane. But here's the thing, and this isn't anything new. NBA's always had super teams since the '80s with the Lakers and Celtics. And between '80 and '88, it was Lakers, Celtics, Lakers. It was just they're dominated by them. But there were always there was at least one contender, at least one.
Yeah.
Here there are no contenders. No one can contend with this team. No one's gonna beat them. And even because the NBA was exciting to watch, the rivalry was exciting to watch. The 30 for 30 was great. It's exciting. The heat between these two teams and the tension was great. It was entertaining.
You and I both know that in reality, that was a sweep.
Yes.
It went 5 games, but it was a sweep. It was a real sweep. We know that they didn't legit win game 4.
I know.
And they tried to give game 3 away.
Yes.
That was your team is not gonna beat the hell out of you by 20 points 2 games in a row, and then barely beat you and then lose to you.
No, I get that.
They're not.
And
They're gonna sweep you.
And even in the '80s, there were teams that contend. The Sixers with Julius Erving, Dr. J. They won a championship one year in the '80s.
Yeah.
You had young teams. You had the young Bulls, the young Pistons rising up. It was fun to see those teams rise to fame while the Celtics and Lakers dominated. Then you saw them fall, and then the Lakers, and then the Bulls came and rose. So at least there was a balance.
Yeah, now
And
there's no balance.
There's an image.
Yeah, you look
it's
at
the Warriors,
it's
and
like
then it's everybody else down here.
Yeah, it's like no tomorrow.
Exactly.
Like next year, when you think about it, you're like, okay, it's gonna be Warriors Cavs next year.
And
right?
even in the '90s,
of course, it's gonna be Warriors Cavs next year.
Even in the '90s, you had a great Suns team with. All right, start with the Bulls. You had the amazing Bulls team, Michael Jordan. Then you had a great Suns team with Charles Barkley. You had the Knicks with Starks and Ewing. You had the Sonics with Sean Kemp and Gary Payton. You had the Pacers, Reggie Miller. You had teams that were at least contending. Yes, the Bulls dominated, but at least these teams gave them a run for their money, and it was entertaining.
Yeah.
I mean,
like
the game
this
with
playoffs?
Reggie Miller and the Knicks, that was great.
Yeah.
That was
This
great to
playoffs?
watch. I mean, as a Knicks fan, it sucked, but it was entertaining.
This playoffs, I mean, Golden State had no competition.
Sweep.
Yeah.
4-1. That's not fun. Entertainment. That's not entertainment. It's all right. So, it's amazing to watch the Warriors play basketball. It's a fun team to watch, but it's not a fun game to watch. Their ball movement is insane.
Mhm.
Their selflessness and passing is crazy.
Yeah.
Unseen. But from as a fan, you want to see competitiveness. You want to see close games, buzzer beaters, dunks, everything.
Yeah, we want to see people actually make them show the best of themselves.
Yes.
they don't have to compete. It's just like, look,
It's a walk in the park. It's a walk in the park.
Okay, okay. Let's say you're beating them by 10. They'll put their bench in.
Yeah.
Cause they're like,
They're that deep of a lineup.
yeah, we don't care if you're 10 up. We'll rest. Cause when we come back, we're gonna shoot about 12 threes on you and take the lead, and then.
And it's sick.
And then
We
it's
have
over.
young teams that are ready to rise. The Bucks, the Timberwolves, possibly the Lakers, the Celtics. We have teams that are ready to take that next step, but they'll be pushed back down to the bottom because the Warriors are so freaking dominant.
Yeah.
They won't be like the Pistons and the Bulls. They won't have the chance to take that next step because the Warriors right there pushing them back down to the floor.
And like I was saying before, just imagine. I know you. I know what you mean. They don't need it, but that just shows you how great that little core of the team is.
Exactly, yeah.
When
They don't need a center. They don't need a center.
They don't even need a center.
They can play you at the center and they'll still win 73 games.
Exactly. And I'm better than Jaja. And guess what? I'm not gonna hurt anyone.
Yeah.
I'm not. Hey, Golden State, why don't you sign me, man? Damn.
If you're listening,
Please sign Oscar D
If you're
for your
listening.
center for Golden State.
Get that ring. You'll be right
Let
there.
me get that ring,
You're
man.
full of KD right
I'm
there.
trying to tell you.
Everyone's gonna want a ring, and now it's just gonna be. I said it's an arms race. It's the Cold War of the NBA right now because you just see now LeBron's gonna start adding players. Then the Warriors will counter add more players. It's
Yeah.
Now they're linking Paul George to the Cavs.
Yeah.
Melo to the Cavs.
And guess what they saying? Even they're like, do you think if they add Paul George, they'll be able to contend with the Warriors? No.
We just watched.
Do you think if if they add Melo? No. It's not gonna change anything.
Then you play Melo at the 4. Getting shut down by Draymond. That's gonna do nothing. We look at this. We just watched the best player in the world get dominated by a team.
Honestly, right now, and sad to say it, Cavs are probably the best chance. Have the best chance.
Yeah, but that
they
chance,
have the
it's
best
a slim
because
chance.
they have
It's a-
shooters.
Yes.
You need shooters to beat them.
Yes. But it's at best a slim chance.
Exactly.
A slim chance.
Yeah.
We just watched the best player in the world get dominated by a team that no one in the history of basketball could beat by themselves, with them being the center of attention with that Cavs team. Because of the severe difference in talent. It's simply talent. The Warriors have much more talent than the Cavs do as a team, even individually. They have 4 All-Stars. It's unreal. And the NBA is in trouble because now the NHL is on the rise because at least those were fun to watch. They're fun games. They're close games. The 8th seed, the Nashville Predators, were the 8th seed in the West and made the Stanley Cup Finals. Like, anything can happen. Even baseball, football, anything can happen. The Giants were a wild card team and won the Super Bowl. Anything can happen.
Like right now, if you compare DC characters, I would say that the Cavaliers are Superman and the Warriors are Doomsday.
Kryptonite.
Because Doomsday has kryptonite running through his
Yeah,
blood.
yeah.
He's gonna beat him every time.
Yes.
I don't give a damn how super you are.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose.
Yeah. Because the kryptonite is Kevin Durant.
Exactly.
That's a good analogy. I like that. But yeah, I think we at least even with the Heat, they were a super team. There's no denying it.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't win every fight. They lost to a Mavs team that had just Dirk and a bunch of old guys. Old Jason Kidd, old Tyson Chandler.
But that's when old mattered.
What?
That's when old mattered.
Yes.
Them and the Spurs, they were something else when they were old, man. It's like they got better the
Like
older
at least those teams, even though they didn't win, they gave the Heat a run for their money.
Yeah.
Even the Thunder. Yeah, I think it was a 4-1 series, but at least it was entertaining. It was close. And there's that 2011 season where the Heat won their first championship. At least the Grizzlies were contending, the Spurs were contending, the Clippers were contending. In the East you had the Pacers. The Heat Pacers series were amazing.
Yeah.
Those were fun to watch because it gave the Heat a run for their money.
I can say this, and I feel good about this right now. Before this show. Now, I mean, we spoke before that, but I understand more where you were coming from.
Yeah.
I didn't get it a couple weeks ago.
I really had to think a lot. I had a lot of
Yeah,
thinking
I
this
did
week.
too, and I get
The
it.
long days in the office.
Yeah.
I had a lot of time to think.
I see that you get where I'm coming from.
Yes.
I understand why you feel the way you do.
There's a balance now.
Yeah.
There's a balance between
There's a
this.
balance.
And there's no balance in the NBA.
No.
it's just
it's over.
And as I said, it's for the next 4 to 5 years. We're gonna know who's gonna win the
it's
finals
over.
every year.
I'm probably
We've
not
never
gonna be
seen this
watching.
before. We've never seen this.
Nah.
I mean, we knew the Bulls would probably get there, but at least the Knicks.
The Bulls had competition.
But like Michael
back
Jordan
then.
didn't make it 8 years in a row.
Yeah,
The Knicks made it a couple years. The Pacers,
Yeah, that dynasty in the Bulls, they were dominant, but they
had to work hard.
They fought for
They
it.
had to work hard.
Yeah, the Warriors is just easy for them
It was
now.
a much different league, and also it's a more physical league. They
But
had to really work hard.
Can we have to blame the league for that?
Yes.
Because for one, the league being so soft now makes it easier for the Warriors. You can't hand check.
Yeah.
Because hand checking will make a difference with them scoring so much.
No question.
Trust me.
No question.
They score 130 points a game. Like,
no question.
Yeah, if old school rules applied, it would be a different NBA right now.
Yeah. But what's going to stop all-star players from joining the Bulls? I mean, the Cavs and the Warriors. They're going to be like, well, I can't win with this team. If I get even if I join whatever team you build, like Jimmy Butler, for example, players like Jimmy Butler, Paul George, Chris Paul, those all-star caliber players who are not going to win a championship in their career probably.
Yeah,
because of
they're
these
gonna.
teams.
But see, you know what's gonna happen, man.
And why-
A couple characters are gonna play. They're gonna take some pay cuts.
Exactly, and that's even worse for the league.
Just to beat the Warriors.
That's even worse for the league now. 'Cause now
They'll get it together in a couple years, maybe. Maybe 2 years.
Until Curry, Durant, Clay, and until they're all past their prime, it's gonna be nothing. There's gonna be nothing to watch.
Yeah, it's gonna be a shit show.
and it sucks because basketball is fun to watch. Like the NCAA is fun to watch because anything can happen. Now with the NBA, we know what's gonna happen, and the whole why we love sports is because it's not scripted. For the most part, I know you have your beliefs.
Oh,
But for the most part, sports in general are not scripted. There have been instances where they are scripted, and we shun those people. But we love it because we can't predict what's going to happen. Anything can happen. Did anyone think the Giants were going to beat the Patriots that year in 2007? Hell no. But it was amazing to watch.
Because they damn sure didn't script that catch.
Did anyone think that the Cavs were going to come back?
They didn't script that catch.
No. Did anyone think the Cavs were going to come back from 3-1? No. But they did, and it was insane. The internet blew up. Especially with Twitter now and Facebook and just the sharing of information that we have nowadays. Sports are fun to watch because of it. If we had Twitter back in the 90s with the Bulls, how much fun would it be to share all that stuff?
Yeah.
Videos, arguments, debates, all through the internet. It would have been amazing.
Yeah.
So, looking at it now, I'm losing my train of thought, honestly. I'm just talking so much. But just looking at it now, with the whole age of the internet, it's just tough to buy into the NBA now. Because we can predict sports with the NBA, and that's what makes it boring. Because it's a way to get away from our scripted lives and our scripted TV shows and our scripted reality, all that stuff. And it's a way to take ourselves away from the world. That's what the beauty of sports is. To take ourselves away from the politics, away from the crap in our lives that we deal with, and just enjoy what we watch. And if we can't enjoy it because we know what's going to happen, what's the point? So that's what I'm going to leave it today. Something to think about for everyone back home. We'll see y'all next week. We'll talk about NBA.
Yeah.
We had a lot of draft rumors coming up, a lot of picks being swapped, trade rumors, all that good stuff. We'll see y'all next week in Cooler Talk.
All right.
Foreplay the Orgasm Show. I am your host, Hot Toddy, along with the Turn Up team, Miss Lolly and Showtime. Foreplay the Orgasm Show is each and every Tuesday night from 8 to 10, bringing you the sexy slow jams with very adult interactive conversation, only on WinDC Radio.
What's good, everybody? This your boy AJ Throwback. Join Coach Taylor, Ransomrella, Gangsta B, and me for dope music and hot topics on Breakout Kings Radio every Monday night from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. only on WinDCRadio.com, powered by Go Win Media.
Plug Radio, breathing life back into radio. Sexy hosts, parties 411, free giveaways, celebrity interviews, the worldwide turn up before the turn up. Every Saturday at 8 to 10 p.m. on the WinDC Radio app. Plug it.
Hey yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Pastor Q. Make sure you tune into my show The Cookout each and every Friday, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. WinDC Radio, powered by GoWin.media. Make sure you Come check us out, see what we got on the grill. Check out my main DJ, Main, Ty Shine, as we give y'all the hottest topics, the hottest guests, and whatever's cooking on the grill. Again, Win DC Radio, powered by GoWin.media. Check us out. It's the cookout every Friday, 8 to 10 p.m. You guys be blessed.
What up? This your boy Bam 640. Letting y'all know, tune into the Different Minds show each and every Thursday, 8 to 10 p.m. on Win DC Radio. Hosted by Bam 640, DJ Andre Michael, Miss D, powered by GoWin.media. Each and every Thursday, we turn the city up.
And you already know what it is. It's your boy Javon Street Garden, and that's my DJ, Kid Cannon. And you're now tuned in to Grind Season Radio every Wednesday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Make sure you tune in. Win DC Radio. You heard me.
Hey, what's up, Josh? Here I'm seeing your host, Big Lil, a.k.a. Montana, Section 8 Mob, A6 Sound Lab, Boss Up Gang. Hey, man, listen to me, man. Y'all need to keep it right there where y'all got it. Pandora Love, Pandora Wordbox Show, right here on Win DC Radio. So I'm saying, man, let's get it.
Hey, it's your girl, Phoenix Amore, telling you that real love tunes into Pandora's Wordbox on Win DC Radio each and every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Pop and R&B.
What's up, y'all? You're now tuned back into the Pandora Wordbox Show. I'm your host, Pandora Love.
And it's your girl, Shay Boogie.
All right, so today in the box we have Mr. Michael Muse, original member of RE. But we're here to talk about the man behind the music and his son, Christian Muse, who's been missing for 5 years. So, hello, Mike. Welcome to the Pandora Wordbox Show.
Hey, Pandora. Thanks for having me.
Hi.
Shay Boogie. That's the coolest. That is the coolest name in the world.
Well, thank you.
Shay
Thank you,
Boogie.
thank you.
I feel like breakdancing.
I mean, you know, it makes you feel a certain kind of way.
Yeah,
You know?
That boogie at the end.
Right, just add a little boogie on to it.
There you go.
All right, so how's things been going for you, Mike?
They're going, you know, at this point in my life, each day is a blessing.
Amen. Life.
That true.
Each day is a blessing. I'm going to tell you that magic number called 50 years old, it comes real fast. You know, it seems like just yesterday I was walking across the stage at Constitution Hall graduating from Dunbar. And then I wake up 2 weeks later and I'm 50 years old. Well, actually, I'm 51 now. I had a birthday in May.
Oh, happy belated.
Yeah, things kind of come full circle, and a lot of questions you had about life when you were younger, they start to make sense. And your questions are really answered, and you know it in your spirit when those questions are answered. So I'm getting some answers now, but the one real answer that I need in my life right now is where is my son?
Right.
And God has yet to disclose that to me, but I made prayerful acclamation and a spiritual confirmation that in 2017, my family and I will get closure with this issue. We will know, and the pain will be over. I believe that.
So, tell the people a little bit about Christian.
Christian, my son, he was me all over again in a lot of ways. For folks who don't know, Christian is a twin. His nickname is Twin. My daughter Milana is his twin sister, and she's also a musician. She sings. She's actually signed to a small record label in Philadelphia called Fatter Records, and she has produced a video. It is on YouTube. She goes by the name Milana Leah, and you can see her video. Her song is called Different, but I'm getting off track. Christian, wow, what can I say about him? He's funny. He has my sense of humor. I guess he had no choice. A lot of folks don't know. They see me as a singer, but probably just as much of a comedian as I am a singer. He's funny. I mean, the boy, you know, family gatherings, folks would look forward to him coming because he would always keep everybody laughing. He's very rambunctious, very athletic. Christian was so great at football that his first year at North Point High School in Waldorf, he was like the second best player on the freshman team. They were actually looking to pull him up to varsity the very next year. But one thing led to another. With all that energy and everything, Christian exerted it in the wrong way at times, and he started to get in trouble with the law. I can't tell you how many times I've been up in Marlboro standing in front of a judge pleading his case.
Wow.
But nonetheless, through all of that, this kid still made honor roll grades. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people think kids who get in trouble are stupid.
Right.
Nothing like that with him. Christian, I think he was so smart that school may have bored him.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
I was bored.
Because they do their work and they're finished and there's nothing else to do.
Right. So he him and my daughter, they moved with me. My ex-wife and I, we decided mutually to let them come live with me for the rest of their 9th grade year. So they finished their 9th grade year up at Oxon Hill. But the thing about it, PG County, Waldorf wannabe thugs, Oxon Hill's some real thugs.
It's real thugs. Yeah.
Still not compared to the thugs I grew up with in Southeast, but
Right.
a little tougher than the Waldorf kids.
Right.
So sadly, his first or the last 2 semesters they spent up there in 9th grade, Christian got jumped. He was a new kid, you know, maybe a few girls liked him, I don't know, but some kids jumped him, and then that changed his whole course. That's when everything started spiraling in the wrong direction. He got him back, and there's a part of me that's glad that he did, because my son was not a sucker.
Right.
He was usually the leader of the pack, charging whether it was right or wrong. He wasn't ducking no wreck, is what he used to say.
Right.
And you know, one thing led to another. Drugs got involved, more juvenile delinquent activity, more going to the judge, more getting them out of juvie. One thing led to another, and I disclosed this on the last interview I did, and I had reservations about stating this, but now I don't care because he can't speak for himself.
Right.
Someone has to speak for him. I wondered why this kid kept touching the hot stove. You know the hot stove theory? You touch it once, you learn your lesson.
You learn your lesson.
If you touch it 2-3 times, you're crazy. Well, we started to think he was crazy because he kept getting in trouble over and over and over and over and over again for the same dumb reasons. He was like the worst criminal in the world. Still making the honor roll.
Right.
So he just broke down in tears one time in the kitchen. He was about 16 at the time, and he disclosed to me that he has an older cousin who's 7 years older than him who had been molesting him since he was 3 years old.
Wow.
An older male cousin. Nonetheless, he groomed him so well that Christian probably became a willing participant after a while. Because that's all he
brainwashed
knew.
him.
That's all you knew. Yeah.
He'd been doing that to him since he was 3 years old. Sadly, this kid who did that for years, I considered him family.
Right.
He, you know, he was on my wife's side, my ex-wife's side, and he was like my little cousin, you know. But after that, of course, I saw him in a different light. But still, you have to think somebody probably did that to him too.
Right.
Right.
It's a
It's a
vicious
cycle.
cycle
It's a
with
cycle.
this child molestation stuff. They call it the vampire effect.
Yep.
But that didn't make me feel sorry for him. What even hurt me more was that when we disclosed it to this kid's parents, who I used to look at as my aunt and uncle, they said my son was
Brushed it
lying.
off.
Never apologized
It's
to
always
me.
like that.
Never nothing. Just took their child's side. But he's a grown man now. But with that being said, that kind of left Christian on the fence with his sexuality. It started to make sense why he kept getting in trouble, because he was dealing with all this frustration and confusion.
Right.
You know, I you know, God bless gay and lesbian people who are like that. They're born that way. You know, it's not a choice.
Right.
But with him, emotional damage can cause you
to not know
which way to go.
Right.
And that's what happened to him. He was emotionally damaged. So with that being said, I think there was some shame in it. And when we found out about his alternative lifestyle, you know, all the girls loved him. He loved all the girls, but then he had his little secret life too. And when we found out about it, I said, man, you know what? I understand what you went through. I love you. You're my son. All I ever want you to be is the best person that you can be.
Right.
You know, what you choose to do in your private life, that's your own business. You know, and what happened to you is sad, but I'm here to help you through that.
Right.
Let's work together and take care of this. So we tried to get him counseling, but of course, at 16, 17,
it don't work for everybody.
They know more than you do.
Dad, ain't nothing wrong with me. That's in the past, and this, that, and that. I'm alright.
Okay, but you still getting high. You still committing crimes.
Still masking.
Covering that hurt up.
Masking that hurt.
Up. You're still jeopardizing the safety of my house. And that was one of the big things because after you get involved with so many negative things, you're going to gain enemies.
Right.
You know, there was this group of, I can't remember the name of it. It was supposed to have been a gay gang in D.C.
Oh, yeah.
Beef with my son.
I forgot the name of them. Yeah.
And they came and bust my screen door with a brick seconds before my girlfriend walked out the door. So just imagine if she was walking out the door when that brick came. But he pissed somebody off for whatever reason. And it wasn't just in the gay side of things. It was a heterosexual. All around, he was gaining enemies.
Right.
It was disclosed to me that 9 months after Christian disappeared, a DC detective who was in conjunction with the FBI, they were looking to solidify their case against this group called CityLifeSex.com. City Life Sex was hiring underage boys to perform sexual acts and post it on the internet. It was a gay porn site. They paid Christian to be a part of this. Christian was 16 at the time, underage. But what's crazy, and this is what I thought would blow the case open with the PG County detective, they couldn't find any of these boys. They were all missing. He questioned, do you know this boy? Do you know this boy? Have you seen it? This detective could not find any of these kids.
Oh my gosh.
And you're dealing with child pornography. All these kids are missing.
Trafficking.
FBI, trafficking. All of this is supposed to like blow this case up. I gave that information to the PG County detective, and then you could hear crickets chirping. It was like giving the information to a black hole. Nothing happened. And that was 9 months after he disappeared. We're going on 5 years since he's been missing.
Right.
Media coverage is just now starting to pick up. You know, we got a spot. That was my phone.
Oh.
We got a spot on. We got a spot on Channel 4 16 months after he disappeared. And I thank Channel 4 for putting it out, but it was 16 months gone. This is after we put up a long fight, and God bless her, I got to give her a shout out. My true friend Jill Greenlee, she spearheaded the campaign to try to get the media on this from day one, and it took them 16 months to respond. And when they ended that 48-second spot that they gave us, they ended it with he was on probation for robbery when he
You know what?
Yeah.
Okay, well, he had also just finished some college courses. He was also an honor roll student.
Right.
Why do you have to leave the last word
something
negative? But that's what they do.
That's right.
That's what they do. And one thing I like to quote every time I get an interview and people ask why? Well, we all know why. We live in America.
Right.
And I quote my man Joe Madison. I listen to him every morning. And one of his most famous quotes are that in America, and this will answer why they ain't been looking for my son. In America, we are culturally conditioned to believe, and that's all of us, black, white, Chinese, we're culturally conditioned to believe that white is superior and black is inferior, and the manifestations of that cultural conditioning is that we are underestimated, undervalued, and marginalized as black people. We even look down on ourselves.
Right.
And that's a damn shame. There has to be an awakening. You know what I mean? And I think God chose me. Life chose me to be in this situation because I find myself changing. I have a lot more to say. A lot of people think I've always been an extrovert because I can get on stage and entertain people, but I'm a very bashful and introverted person. I really am. I'm the last one to walk up to a woman at a club and try to talk to her. I just don't know what to say. You know? Not that I'm afraid. Not that I'm afraid of rejection. You know, I might smile. If she looked twice, then I'll say something. But you know, some brothers, they so bold. You got your girl with you. They come up with her, hold her other hand.
Right.
I'm like, don't you see she with me?
Right.
But they bold with it.
But okay, so Mike, I want to ask you a question. So when your son, as a man, when your son came and told you that, you know how? Because right now you sound so humble, but I know at that moment your humbleness was gone. I mean, how did you handle that?
It hurt, and it hurt me in two ways. First of all, it hurt me because it was my son.
Second of all, it hurt me because it involved a family member that I loved and looked at as my own family. So you're kind of torn like that, you know.
Right.
This kid that did that to him, I would have taken a bullet or ass whooping for him.
Right.
You know, that was my wife's or my ex-wife's family. You know, my family.
Right.
And for that to happen, it kind of leaves you. It's not just a stranger that did. It's somebody I know. But all that went out the window, and it took everything. Honestly, I've never been in the back of a police car or in handcuffs, but it took everything in me not to catch a charge. It really did, because I knew where to find this person.
Right.
I knew where to find him. My mind was telling me get at him, get it at some other people who may have known about it.
Right.
You know, but I couldn't. The God that lives in me kept that from happening. And gratefully so, because I have two other children who I would never want them to come see me in a federal penitentiary.
Right.
And that's what would happen. You know, black folks, we don't get off for self-defense. You're going to jail. You know,
Right.
There's no such thing as a
And then,
self-defense law for us or defending your kids. You're going to jail. So
he humbled you.
Yeah,
he humbled you.
He took away
To
that
the fact
but everything that Southeast DC put in me coming up
was
I was
itching.
ready.
It was on the edge.
I was boiling.
Man.
You know, I woke up with afro, and I ain't got no hair. I woke up the next morning with a afro.
Man.
So how do you get up? I mean, how do you do it every morning?
I tell you how. And like I said earlier, life starts to make sense. Everything comes full circle. My grandmother, and I get a little emotional sometimes.
Praying grandma.
Talk about Granny, because I mean, she used to beat the mess out of us with switches, but she loved us next to God. Her love was secondary only to God's. And we're from West Virginia. I came from West Virginia when I was 2 years old, but I can actually remember some scenes of that. So I'm from DC. Been here all my life. We moved to Shipley Terrace in 1968. I'm telling my age. I was 2 years old. I actually remember Martin Luther King got killed. That was something else.
Wow.
But I would wake up sometimes at 2, 3 years old in the middle of the night, and my grandmother would be wide awake over top of me, praying.
Grandmother.
Anointing my head with oil. You know, and her prayers were very soft, and she would be in a whispery voice, quoting scripture, you know, the whole nine. And I didn't understand what that was about. It actually scared me. I didn't know what she was doing. My grandmother, witch, what is she doing? You know, the kid logic.
Right.
But I knew that I was safe. And what's funny about Granny was that she was a Bible-toting, like Ernest on Sanford and Son. She was a Bible-toting, tongue-speaking, Holy Ghost rolling, Pentecostal evangelist. But she slept with a 38 up under her pillow.
I know that's right.
And that is no joke. And I knew that gun was under there, but I knew not to touch it.
Right.
You know. But now I see it is those prayers that is sustaining me today. You know, 47 years later, that anointing
that's speaking
over you,
because it's by word.
That's what's holding me up, and the things that I went through growing up in life. You know, I have no shame in saying I'm a recovering drug addict. I smoked everything there was on God's earth to smoke from the age of 15 to 30. So, and it really damaged my life. I could have been an astronaut or something by now. Who knows?
So that's why you say Christian is somewhat you.
Exactly. Because drug addiction, it can be passed on. You know, he's a part of me. You know, addictive behavior, it can be genetically passed. And I always preach to my kids, you all are predisposed to be addicts more so than
somebody else who wasn't.
Yeah, whose parents weren't. You are. And take that seriously. But just going through that, and there was points in my life when I was ass out sleeping in my car because my family wouldn't let me back in the house because they didn't trust me. Things went missing, and I don't blame them.
Right.
So I sleep in my car for 2-3 days, waiting for the next way to get high. And I would ask God, why am I going through this? You know, because it's not like I wanted to be that way, but that addictive nature in me wouldn't allow me to stop. But nonetheless, God blessed me with a miracle. In July of 1996, that was the last time I touched any narcotics. And it's been 21 years now. And I thank him for every day of that.
Congratulations.
But now it makes sense as to why I went through that. It prepared me for this.
But yeah.
anybody who's never been through anything, if their child was missing, they would be ready to jump off Woodrow Wilson Bridge, balled up in a corner, can't function.
Yep.
She haven't been through anything.
Right.
I used to say 2 of the biggest hells, there's 6 hells on earth, and I would name fighting in a war, terminal illness, being incarcerated, being an active drug user, living in a bad marriage. Those were a bad relationship. Those were the 5 hells. I've already been through 2 of them. Been in a terrible marriage, and I was actively addicted to drugs. The 6th one that I never thought I would see was my child being missing. That's the 6th hell on earth. So now I'm experiencing a 3rd one. Those other 2 prepared me for this. Because this hurts the most. This hurts more than being an active drug addict. This hurts more than knowing you're married to someone who doesn't love you. Right. You know, and who, I'm not going to get into that. But anyway, that's where I am. Life is coming full circle. And now I understand. And if God wants to use me as that advocate to get this issue out to the world, that there are children of color who are missing and nobody's looking for them. Like I was telling Pandora in the lounge, I almost equate this rash of disappearances in D.C. It's like Atlanta child murder proportion. I don't know if you remember the Atlanta child murders back in the 80s.
Oh, I was born in the 80s.
Yeah, they were finding kids like in 81 every day, every other day, killed in Atlanta. A lot of them with their testicles being cut off. I say at the end of that, maybe 35 kids they found dead. They called it the Atlanta child murders. And they blamed it all on one little Spike Lee looking black dude named Wayne Williams. Some of these boys, mind you, were as big as me, 23, 22 years old. That little man couldn't have did that to them.
Right.
There was somebody bigger behind all of this.
Right.
And I think it was an experiment. I really do. They've used us for experiments before. There's nothing saying they haven't or ever stopped. So with the rash of all these kids going missing in the D.C. area, who's to say it's not sex trafficking, organ trafficking? I mean, at the top of this food chain, I believe this human food chain, there are some pretty wicked people who really run this world. And they're going to get what they want one way or another. And life really doesn't mean much to them, especially our lives.
Yeah.
So,
wow. That I cannot imagine. Is you when you break it down that way as far as the 6 hells on earth, I thank God I haven't had to go through any of those things, but I have gone. The worst thing that I've probably gone through was being a victim of molestation.
Right.
So once you said that, I totally understand where his mind was.
Yeah, physical and
like,
sexual abuse. That's one of the hells on earth too.
Right.
I forgot about that.
So like, and then the other thing being in a relationship where I was a punching bag. So it's
there you go.
Like totally understand like how somebody's mind can go that way. Right. And then realizing like you have to the point where it's been suppressed so much.
Yeah.
Where you don't know how to kind of let it out so you can start to heal.
Right.
Or do you just hold on to it and you just have it irritate you and upset you even more? To the point where you lash out because you're not sure exactly what you said, what to do. Like I'm like,
and with that being said, I had days with Christian where he would just do the most stupid things, and as a dad, I had to lay my hands on him.
Right.
Not in a prayerful way either. I had to keep him because he was almost as big and strong as me at one point, and I had to let him know I'm still in charge.
Right.
But at this day and age, you go to school with one little weapon, you ask for some child protective services or something, not knowing, y'all want to take care of him? You gonna let him come in and out of your house 3 a.m?
Right.
Some people chasing him?
while I'm asleep, you know, I got to protect my house, you know. Right. So with that being said, you know, the frustration that he went through, of course, caused him to lash out. And I can only imagine. One thing about inner city guys, D.C., New York, Chicago, I know we're all brought up that the number one no-no, never be a punk.
Right.
You know, never be a punk and never be soft and this, that, and other. And with him not being born that way, but struggling with the issue of now being attracted to the same sex, he had to be like, I can't let nobody know about this.
Right.
You know, I got to rap, because he was around the way knocking niggas out.
But think about it, you think about how it bothered him to have to get to that day where he actually had to break down and tell his father. It's different with a mom,
right?
You know, but to tell my dad, look, this happened to me, Dad, and I got some things going on,
right?
You know, but he probably had it so bad that didn't know how to tell my father. How do you tell your father?
It's the same.
The gay thing with your dad.
Believe it or not, the feeling is the same, because it was easier for me to say something to my mother. We were both scared to say something to my father, and we didn't say anything to him until after we found out that the only punishment was probation.
Right.
That was it. And that, when he did find out, we had to take the guns away.
Right.
We had to take the guns away. That's just, you know, what it was. And he got over it, but it is definitely that same aspect, because like, that's my dad. And then I never forget my dad, and I don't know if you may have felt the same way, but my dad told me like some odd years later that he apologized, because he said he was sorry that I had to go through that. But it made him feel as if he wasn't doing his job as my dad, because he wasn't there to protect. Right. And I in turn looked at him, and this is by then I kind of started, because I went through therapy and did all that other stuff, and I told him, I said, well, you were not supposed to at that time. You were supposed to protect me in the now when you found out.
Exactly.
Because if you would have protected me then, I would not be talking to you now.
Yeah.
And that's what I had to, and it was like, for him, that was it was like a relief kind of thing. Because it was like, okay, now that I've heard my child say this, like, it was a breath of fresh air for him to kind of let that go, because you can tell, and I really believe that on really, really awesome, amazing Black fathers, when they feel that way, it's more of, okay, what could I have done?
Right.
Yeah, and I've been through
You've been through that.
I went through that. My biggest fault that I blame myself was that during those times when they were little and we used to leave them with them, I was still actively using. So maybe I would have made better choices, or maybe have seen something. But we don't know that.
Right.
So I had to remind myself that even if I was sober, it may have been worse. I don't know, because it didn't pan out that way.
Right.
But that's the blame that kind of kept haunting me. I should have had my stuff together.
Right.
And maybe, you know, this wouldn't have happened. But those were her folks, you know.
Right.
And, you know, we looked for help everywhere we could. You know, mommy and daddy still want to have life. So sometimes you need a babysitter.
Right.
You know, and, you know, I don't know.
So
I kind of let that go, though. You know?
Yeah.
So my question is, like, tomorrow's Father's Day. How do you, when it's been going on 5 years now, how do you get up on Father's Day? How do your Father's Days normally go for you?
Well,
what's the last 5 years?
I do get kind of sentimental around holidays, because holidays are, especially Christmas, because it reminds me when they were kids.
Yeah.
You know, Christmas kind of changed after they weren't kids anymore, even before he disappeared.
Right.
Because I was always the father that would lay down on the floor and play toys with. You know, I used to have to wake my mother up when I opened my toy. They didn't have to wake me up. I was already up. I wanted to play too.
Right.
You know, whether we had Christmas at my house, or whether when their mom and I were still together, we have Christmas together, or at her house.
You know, even though we weren't together, she may spend the night at my house, I may spend the night at hers, just so we could try to have Christmas as a family.
Mhm.
That was early on after the divorce.
Mhm.
But that's what I miss. I always go back to when they were kids, and no matter how old they get, as parents, we already know.
See our babies.
Always
we
our
see
babies. And when I look, if he would have come in here right now, looking dead now, I would see an 8-year-old boy in my mind. You know, I respect
Your
him
baby
as a man, but my oldest son, he's 29 years old.
He's the oldest, okay.
You know, he's 29, Christian's 24.
Mhm.
But my oldest son, who's just recently moved back with me, he graduated from Clark a few years back, but he stayed in Atlanta. Now he's 29. His job, transferred him back up here, so he's back home trying to save
Trying to
his
get
money.
it right.
And I'm proud of him. I look at him right now, and like, sit your ass down.
Right, exactly. I'm still
Still
daddy.
the little dude in the Power Wheels riding around the tennis court. I'm like, look, daddy. You know, and they don't understand that.
Right.
But those are our babies, and we'll respect them as adults, but you still my baby.
Right. They don't. They and the thing is, my mother said that. She said you'll never know the love I have for you until you have your own.
Yeah.
And I got 2. Okay. So like, it's maximized because it's like, oh, okay. Now I know the meaning of I fight kids.
I fight kids.
I got that. I totally got that. My aunt and my mother, that was all the time. I fight kids. You go get your mama so I can fight her too. That was how my mother from Southeast too. Yeah, that's what it is. That was how it was.
What part of Southeast?
I told. Don't ask me. I just know she's from Southeast.
Because
I wasn't raised in
Southeast.
Right. I wasn't. Well, let's say that she graduated.
What high school she go to?
She went to Oxon Hill. She graduated from Oxon Hill.
Okay.
My mama graduated from Oxon Hill.
Close to Southern Avenue.
Yeah,
She couldn't. I didn't. I've had no parts of Southeast. I just know of Southeast.
Yeah.
It lives in me because it was in her.
There you go.
But for real, right, it was genetically passed down. But I am a PG County bougie girl all day.
Or Merlin
but
girl.
still
She a
Merlin girl
She a
all
Merlin
day
girl.
with all of the attitude.
She's straight Merlin girl.
Guys my age, when we were coming up, you was the man if you dated a Catholic school girl or a Merlin girl.
Mm-hmm.
If she was a Maryland and Catholic school girl.
Oh, then that was my mama because her senior year, since she was in Oxon Hill, she graduated. I can't remember what Catholic school she
We
went to.
couldn't date Merlin guys because we could, but they couldn't come to the neighborhood.
Why they get beat up?
They get jumped.
They get jumped.
I'm from Northeast, Heck and Jamal, baby. 21st, Little Vietnam. We're not having that round there.
Oh,
yeah,
well.
that round there.
Little Vietnam.
Little Vietnam. Wasn't having it round there.
21st and Benning, 19th and Benning, Heck and Jamal.
Heck and
Jamal.
Heck and Jamal, man.
Plenty of RE shows, boy.
Huh.
All right, so at the time when all this came about, were you still into music then?
I've never left my music, and that's a good question. I'll tell you why, because there's so many people and so-called fans that follow the trends out here with the wave of things changing DC with the go-go and everything. I've never stopped, but they stopped me. In other words, they stopped doing me, and they'll see me years later and be like, Mike, where you been, man? No, where you been? I never stopped singing with Proper Utensils after I left Ray Essence in 91. I never stopped singing, doing my first Touch Your Essence thing, and sang with Subtle Thoughts for a year. And started Familiar Faces in 2003 as the first singer after they changed from 911 to Familiar Faces. You didn't
I
even know
that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, for some reason, I get lost in the wash.
That one sock I lose every time. That one
recycle.
I'm like a pair, one sock. Yeah, you're right. I get lost in the wash. There hasn't been a year or two. There hasn't been a year since I've started that I have not stopped singing in the DC area, whether it be with a gospel group or I had this male singing group in '91 while I was singing with Ray Essence called Avant Garde. You've heard of them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we won the Coors Light Talent Showcase in '91 up at Lisner Auditorium.
Oh.
What you know about Avant Garde?
My mama and my daddy.
Okay. Anyway,
he got all the old music.
No, I'm talking about my dad. My dad is the reason why I love music the way that I do is because my mom was the same way, but my dad, like, he would always say, if you can listen to that, then you gonna start listening to this. So my dad was a Shy Lights kind of Temptation, like all of that old Parliament, all of that. Some real stuff. So like you could put it on and I get up and start dancing and singing and you'll be like, what you know about?
Yeah. Well, you know, the music today, you'll hear a little bit of that. No, because that's the foundation.
Yeah.
You know, the greatest gift of music that God ever put on this earth was named Prince.
Man.
Yes. What? I mean, what could he not do?
Exactly. He didn't even need you to play in this band.
He didn't even need
exactly. I already picked that one.
He played every instrument. I don't need you
right.
to play in
I don't need you, but I like you.
Right.
Boom.
And you know, he once said that the golden age of music, of popular music, was 60s, 70s, and 80s. So I gotta believe that. If the master said that,
then that's exactly what it is. Yep.
So you know, I forgot your question, Pandora, because I'm 51, and sometimes I
need a little take back a little bit.
It's okay. Okay, so how did you start out with RE?
Start out with RE. Make a long story short, I was a Catholic school guy. I went to Catholic school for 9 years.
Oh, so you had all the Catholic girls.
Well, this is what happened. Our Lady Perpetual Help, which is a grammar school from the 1st to the 8th grade, up by the panorama room. First 8 years education. My second Catholic school was Bishop McNamara, which at the time was an all-boys school. Okay, so I was like girlless for a year, unless I went over to Lorraine, which was all-girls school by Suitland, and waited till everybody got out, or the sock hops or whatever they was having. So nonetheless, Mom got sick. We couldn't afford Catholic school anymore, so I ended up at Dunbar. Even though I grew up in Southeast, I went to Dunbar because my grades were okay. They let me in. Because the schools were zoned back then. I don't know if they are now, but my neighborhood school would have been Baloo. But I ended up at Dunbar, and when I got there, I'm like, oh my God, all these girls I'm hearing, you know, and I was like one of those kids. Inside, I was like a man when I was 9 years old. I used to watch Gilligan's Island just to look at Ginger and Mary Ann.
I know that's right.
9 years old. Good times. Thelma was good.
She still looked the same. She was just
scared. They could have took everybody else off there and did the whole show with Thelma. I would have been watching. I'm like 9 years old. So needless to say, when I got up Dunbar, that little man in me was like, okay, what do I do to get some attention? And mind you, my whole 10th grade wardrobe was stolen from Sunny Surplus on 9th Street. My mom ain't had no money. I had to steal my whole 10th grade wardrobe. It was the first and last time I ever shoplifted. I was scared to death. So my whole 10th grade wardrobe looked like outdoors camping equipment clothes or something. I get up there, all these little Northwest dudes with their slick outfits and money in their pocket because a lot of them were selling drugs and they was getting all the attention. So I'm like, how am I going to get some little Southeast kid up here, don't know nobody but my friend, how am I going to get some attention? So I said, talent show. I knew I could sing. They did the talent show, and I sang Always and Forever by Heatwave. Ooh. First time I ever sang in front of a live audience. So all those years I was too bashful to do it. But I was damned if I'm not going to get no attention up here. Turned it out. All right? It wasn't a contest, so there's no winner. It was just a show. Didn't give me all the attention that I wanted, but it got me the attention that I needed. And sometimes your break can come from where you least expect it.
Right.
My aunt, my mother's sister, worked at Riggs Bank with Funky Ned's brother. Funky Ned was a bass player of Red Essence at the time. She didn't even know I could sing. But it just so happens that at that time, now I knew God's hand was all in this after that happened, because the timing was perfect. Red Essence had just fired their singer. My aunt just found out I could sing. She happens to sing with the brother, the bass player for Red Essence. She told him about me. He set up the audition. I went there in some baggy shorts and a t-shirt and some Adidas, 16 years old, fresh, ready to do it. Sang a Peebo Bryson song called I Am Love. Left them like this. And the rest is history.
Wow.
So what they did for maybe the first 3 or 4 months, I would only get on stage and sing one song and then sit back down. Because I didn't know the steps or anything like that.
But soon they got me acclimated to all the steps, the routines, and everything. That was a regular part of the show. And like I said, I don't wear this on my sleeve, but I have yet to see a singer in go-go who was the highlight of the show. The highlight.
I haven't either.
And I'm saying that.
I mean, I think you should make another go-go band. You know what I'm saying? If you need a female singer.
Wait a minute now.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that to be braggadocious. I'm just saying that to make a point of the relevancy of what I've done.
Right.
And people who know me personally know that I'm the last person to toot my horn. That's why I can go anywhere I want, and nobody even know who I am.
Exactly.
Because I called. I know some people. I called people. I was like, well, look, I got Michael Muse coming on the show. Give me a little bit of information. Oh, that's my boy. He's so humble. And I'm asking, well, should I ask him this? And I'm like, nah, just he got this. Just talk to him. He just is humble. He gonna lead it. You got it. I was like, okay, because I was nervous. I'm like, oh man.
Well, see, my name is bigger than me. You know what I mean? My name precedes me, and that's why a lot of people don't even know what I look like.
Right.
You got some cats, I ain't gonna name no names, but oh my God, the arrogance, the ego.
See, and that's
their ego precedes them, but people still pay to go see them. And that's the thing. You think being humble. I don't know. I'm starting to think in this Shark Tank, maybe I'm gonna have to turn into a shark.
But you can be a humble shark, cause just like
Take this from your grandmama.
All right.
She was saved. Yeah. She loved the way that she did because God loved her. Yeah. But she still knew when God tapped her on the shoulder and said, "Baby, make sure you protect your own while I protect you."
Right.
She did what she did.
That's what she did. That's why that 38 was under her pillow.
That's right.
That's why the 38 was under her pillow. God, you can be godly.
She probably had a mean aim with that.
You can be godly, but you can still be ruthless all at the same time.
Yeah. Like
and not saying that in a bad way. Yeah. Just when you have to be.
Yeah. It's just like a German shepherd in a pack around a pack of wolves.
There you go.
The wolves are the bad guys. They ain't gonna mess with that German shepherd.
There you go. Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly. Yep.
I am the German shepherd.
Well, from what my sources say, you were supposed to have been the next one out of the DMV. You were the next Marvin Gaye.
Somebody told you that? I've always wanted to be. And it's funny that you mentioned that because there have been people who've made it out in the production world. I have a guy who I used to think was my personal friend, who he's proven not to be. Not to name any names, but he made it pretty big in the '90s as a producer. I mean, like huge. This dude has platinum records.
Teddy Riley, why you do that?
And he's from here. We actually went to school together. We went to Dunbar together.
Wait, did you say that and know that's what?
No, Teddy Riley ain't from here.
No, this dude's from here.
Oh, I was about to say, hold on, wait.
He made it huge, and he's still well known in the hip hop world. He hasn't had a huge hit since the '90s, but he made enough money to sustain himself,
right,
and get a name. Like I said, he got platinum records on his wall. Went to school with him. He's grew up in the go-go, playing instruments for different bands. He made it big, came back to DC. Now, mind you, everything he ever was involved with before he made it, he was all, Mike, come on, let's go to Baltimore, lay some tracks with this guy. Let's do this, let's do that. Once he made it big, didn't hear from him no more. He actually came back to DC and produced a whole album on this young dude. I ain't gonna mention his name either. And the boy could sing, he was good, but he was not interested really in a singing career. So after that record came out, or after that whole CD, like, I don't wanna do it no more.
Right.
So the kid quit on him. And I'm still over here with my hand up like, I'm over here.
Right, you forget about?
Right. How about me, man? My turn. Nope.
So was this before the Christian situation?
Yeah, way before. This was when I was in college.
Oh, okay.
But since then, the same guy has actually worked with my daughter, trying to get her started. And he had the nerve to fall out with us because I took my daughter to go let someone else hear her sing. Now, mind you, she's not signed to you.
Right.
You ain't gave her nothing but some pipe dreams and a little bit of time in the studio practicing. He spoke of loyalty. Well, y'all wasn't loyal. I'm like, kiss my ass.
Let's not talk about loyalty.
Let's not talk about loyalty.
Let's not talk about loyalty because
Yeah.
What about me? You know,
Right.
you talking about loyalty. I was there every time you called me when you wanted to go impress somebody.
Right.
Then you done made, he forgot about me. But, yeah, and he actually walked right past me at Chuck Brown's funeral, looked me in the face, and did not even speak to me. We came up together. Same high school, same go-go genre, same.
Sometimes people grow. They grow apart because they go their own separate ways, and when they go their own separate way, their path will, for the most part, will never lead back to who they were.
Right.
That made them into who they are.
But you know, and I wish him well. Just like anybody else who I've ever felt that has wronged me, I wish him well because being bitter takes too much energy.
Don't it
It
though?
takes too much
And
energy. You're
I
way
mean,
down.
and being the person who you are now, you know, you're saved and you got your thing going on. You know, when you become so much into God, you know.
Ooh, he get
certain
he
friends
get
gonna
them people
leave
out your way
anyway.
ASAP.
Yeah.
Certain people gonna leave anyway.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so.
And I'm glad you may have a point. It wasn't needed for him to be in our life.
Yeah,
I'm about to
right.
live his life. Yeah.
Right. So now, being that go-go is in your blood, when did you see?
Hey!
When did you decide you wanted to be a
solo artist?
Yes.
When it wasn't fun anymore. I'd say my last tenure in go-go, I spent maybe 20 years with the same group, Proper Utensils, and nobody knew about it. And James used to say, Funk used to say, we the best kept secret in town. I'm like, don't say that. We don't want to be a secret.
Right.
We wanna get
Here.
We want to get them out here.
Right.
But he thought it was slick to say that. I'm like, Funk, come on, man. Stop with that best kept secret stuff because there ain't nobody in here but 12 people.
And we a secret.
Yeah. You know, that is. Do
That's
that
why
when
there's only
this-
12
when
people
the
in here.
Join this pack. And
Right.
Tell them that, but not these 12 people that are here. But it wasn't fun anymore. My last stint, you know, I started to develop health issues after Christian disappeared. Unfortunately, 3 years ago, I was diagnosed with heart disease.
Wow.
Some of it was my own doing, not taking care of myself, but I know a lot of it was the stress of me not knowing who my son is.
Right.
Money issues. You know, I had back surgery. Like, I had 2 back surgeries in the last 8 years, and of course, with back surgeries, they're gonna put you on Vicodin, Percocet, the whole 9. My body got addicted to that stuff. I
Right.
ain't gonna lie.
Another addiction.
Another addiction.
Another
My body got, but that's a physical addiction. It's like when you stop taking it, you can't sleep.
Yep.
Your body's craving it.
Yep.
You're moody.
Hurting it, all of
You're in
it.
pain. So my body got addicted to it. And Christian left. I started drinking with it. It's a big no-no. Trying to ease that emotional pain, you know.
Right.
And when I say drinking, not like drinking and getting drunk and sitting there in my woes. I might like take a pain pill, go to the club and have
Take
a
a
drink.
shower
That's
real
not
quick.
good.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
not good. Uh-oh, wait a minute.
Sorry, y'all.
Pandora getting Pandora getting touchy.
Who did that? What,
See what you made me
why
do?
you turn that off?
I'm gonna blame that on you, Larry.
Larry was sending the
said,
vibes.
was that Larry Twain? You talking about Stomp, are you?
Yes, I'm talking about
He on
stuff.
there?
He sent me the music.
I sent you that music.
Well, actually,
He sent
when
it
I talked to
before?
him last night, he sent it
Oh,
to me,
my
and
man.
he just sent me like, "Did you get the email when it popped up in it?"
Look at that. Look at that. Look at God. Look at God.
Stomp is probably one of the best drummers I've ever worked with. I ain't gonna lie.
My humble teddy bear.
He's younger than me. You know, we ain't always seen eye to eye on some things, but you know, Stomp was a big enough man to make amends for it the last time I talked to him, and that's great, and I love him for it. But yeah, he can't take nothing from his talent. You know, that boy, he got the foot the size of Nebraska.
Oh, that's right.
I feel sorry for them bass drum skins. But you know, that's he's one of the best. So your question was, because we you know, I got so much.
That's
to
what
say.
happened when you come in the box. You ask a
Box,
question,
yeah.
but it really deviates fast.
So we answered it about you when you knew you wanted to be an artist, but
Oh, I didn't finish answering.
okay,
go
go
ahead,
ahead,
yeah.
go ahead.
It wasn't fun anymore. And for the style of go-go and the group that I was in at the time, Proper Utensils, you may sing 1 or 2 songs, and then you shaking a tambourine for the rest of the night. Whereas with the so-called grown and sexy groups, the lead singer has gotten a lot more play now. Because they're really geared to playing radio songs with a pocket beat under it. I could speak a whole show on that, the good and bad about that. But with
we'll come back on that one next month.
I'm on some old school go-go band. 2 songs, you chanting and shaking a tambourine for the rest of the night. I'm like, damn, I'm almost 50 years old.
I can't be standing here chanting and shaking.
That is the stupidest. Can we cuss on here?
Hey. Yes, it's after.
That is the stupidest shit.
Oh,
I'm 50 years old, and yeah. No. God gave me more than this. And like I said earlier, a lot of go-go singers are kept in a cage. And maybe that's one of the reasons why all this time has gone past on Michael Muse, because I was in the type of groups that kept their singer in a cage. Familiar Faces really didn't, but you ain't gonna get past a certain line in that group. And I'm not gonna say who or what that line is, but you're not gonna outshine that line.
Right.
Now you could sing like you could sing like Mahalia Jackson, Johnny Gill, Peabo Bryson, and Aretha Franklin.
Don't matter.
That line ain't gonna let you get past it. So that's one of the reasons why I left that group. But yeah, I couldn't be in the cage anymore. And I knew that with music being my passion, I'm gonna express it the way I want to now. I'm gonna be in charge of my own music. I'm gonna call my own songs. I got so tired of the leader of the group saying, you need to sing this song because it's hot on the radio. Well, I can't sing that song. Yes, you can. Sing it in your own voice. If I'm El DeBarge, don't ask me to sing a Barry White song. It's not gonna work.
It's really not.
I don't care how hot it is. It's
really not.
There's a million other songs we can do that people
Right.
are like, we just can't do that song.
Right.
You sing it. Then you can't tell some people that. They want to tell you what you can't. Got tired of that. So my man Keith Busey, and I always give him praise. He's from I don't know if you know about the Pump Blenders, but they were like a very popular go-go group back in the day. Him, his brothers, and his cousins, they were the founders of the group, the Busey family. They're a very renowned family name in DC music history. He was a bass player for Proper Utensils at the time, and he was always saying, Mike, man, you need to get out there and do your own thing. You know, you're that caliber of a dude. And I've always known that, but just didn't have the wherewithal to get out there and do it. Every time I tried, it was always, you rub elbows with people and nothing happens, so you get kind of content and just saying, okay, well, I made $700 this week, I made $800, I'm paying the bills, you know, and then you're 50 years old.
Right.
You know? So that's my message to go-go singers. Do your own thing. You know, I ain't trying to split no bands up, but I don't want nobody else to wake up at 50 and then finally get it.
Right.
Because in today's music, that I don't expect to get a huge record deal and be on the Grammy Award. God can make anything happen, but that would be very surprising for me. I just want to be able to make some money, entertain people, travel a little bit, and spread my craft.
Right. Okay, so where were you in your music career when the event with Christian happened?
At the time Christian disappeared, I believe I was singing with Proper Utensils at the time. I was singing with Proper Utensils, but I had just started to put together this concept called the Birth of Dorian. I don't know whether you've seen it, but there's this real weird picture on my Facebook page. You've seen it? That's Dorian. And if you think about it, it's really not that weird. I mean, I got on a wig and some eyeliner, and I shaved my mustache. You know, it's funny though how people reacted to that. Because after I put that picture up, it was like, I got phone calls from people that I hadn't heard from in a year. Like, man, everything all right? You know people talking, and you ain't flipped, did you? And nothing. Like,
because I shaved?
Did your mother flip? You know, don't be asking me. You know me.
Right.
You know, but Martin Lawrence can dress up like a woman. Jamie Foxx can dress up like a woman, and nobody question them. I just put on an eyeliner and a wig. You know, but that shows you. And this one particular person that called me, he ain't really my favorite person anyway. You can tell when they got a little smile in their voice, like they want something to be wrong. Like, nigga, there ain't nothing wrong, and don't call me no more.
Right.
He ain't been calling me.
Don't be nosy. Right.
And I haven't heard from him since. See? No. You know, but that had started right before Christian left. I was putting together some tracks to try to bring out this character and this concept, the birth of Dorian. And if you're familiar with the story of Dorian Gray, who's was a character in British literature. Dorian Gray was this guy who never aged, but he had a portrait of himself that aged. So he lived to be hundreds of years old, and he dated women, and then their granddaughters, and then their granddaughters, and he stayed the same age. But his picture got old. The way that happened, he made a pact with the devil. And in the end, of course, he paid the price, and the picture burned up. So the book is called The Picture of Dorian Gray. But my concept of the birth of Dorian was that good music never grows old. Right? That's the concept behind it. So the picture made me look a few years younger, because I believe I was 46 when I took it. But if you didn't know me and saw that picture, you wouldn't think that was a 46-year-old man.
Right.
And I wanted the music to be a little different, so I put out 2 tracks on that. Christian was still around. Nobody really bit on the music or the concept. DC folks, it's hard to try to
get them
their
away
mindset,
from
because this is a get with town, you know.
Yeah.
People follow people. They don't follow. And I learned that it was very surprising. If you remember when the so-called grown and sexy go-go scene started, Micheal and the Hip Huggers made that concept popular. Proper Utensils actually started it with this song called Georgie Porgy, which kind of set the whole trend for the grown and sexy feel. And yours truly brought that song to Proper Utensils.
Georgie Porgy.
Of course, I ain't gonna get no credit for it. Starting it. Micheal and the Hip Huggers, they started the whole set. And they would pack the house. They playing 7 shows a week, packed. They weren't popular no more, so here comes Subtle Thoughts with Micheal and Gene. God bless them, 2 great talents. So I asked this girl who I used to see going to see Micheal all the time, say, why you don't go see them no more? You only go see Subtle. Oh, they ain't doing it no more.
Well,
You're
why
just
they ain't
following the
doing-
crowd. They doing the
Right.
same thing it's fun. And that's how most of the so-called in crowd are. They follow the crowd. So I'm dealing with that, trying to get people to come see me.
Okay, so being that you write your own music and you're coming back out with a new release, right?
I'm in the studio now working with a good friend of mine named Smitty, and he has a whole drawer, a whole computer full of tracks. We're gonna put out some original stuff. Smitty, this for you, baby. You're my man. I know I've been slow on writing, but we're gonna get there. And of course, the project I have out now, The Love of You, that's been out, over a year now. And I'm still pushing it. There's some original stuff on there. I sent you 2 of them. And there's also some cover, a little go-go feel. I really like the title track, The Love of You, because it is in the so-called grown and sexy go-go genre, but it's an original song.
Okay.
So that's where I am now. And trying to get people to come out to Bethesda Blues and Jazz. July 13th, Walker Red's Project and Michael Muse, they're opening for me. You know, I would love to sing with them, but I have my own band. Because they're a great talent. My man Chris, he put together a real great unit with the Walker Red's Project. And they July 13th. And it's going to be a big show, but people got to make it happen.
Okay, so I'm going to close with your 2 songs. But what I want to ask you, right now, if just say, because people are crazy in the world, you know, whatever. If Christian could hear you, what would you want to say to him right now?
First and foremost, I would want to tell him that it's okay. Because I think some of these so-called sightings in the area may have been true. And I've heard a couple things in common. A couple of his friends said they've seen him and he would look at them and run away. A person might tell me they saw him right down the street. So my thing, I think Christian, I believe that he's alive, but I believe he's not in his right mind. But there's something in him that's pulling him home until he realizes, I can't be home yet. So it's like there's a tug of war going on. So what I would say to him,
if he's listening, speak to Chris.
It's okay. It's okay. You still have home. You still have people that love you. You still have people that miss you. But most of all, I would want to tell him, I lost my mother in February. I don't know whether he knows his grandmother's gone now. My favorite aunt, I lost her 2 years ago. He was her baby. Aunt Mary is gone, man. You need to come home. You know, you have people who are suffering just because we don't know what's going on with you. If you're not ready to come home, just let us know that you're okay. Just let us know that you're okay. That would be like 75% of the weight of the world lifted off my shoulder.
Right.
If I could just get a phone call. Dad, I'm okay. Just going through something, but I'm okay.
I got it fit right.
So we just want him to know that we love him. No matter what, no matter what he's done. God forbid he could have killed somebody. Still love you. Still love you.
Right.
There's nothing in this world, like the Bible say, there's nothing in the world that can separate you from God's love. There's nothing in the world can separate my son from my love. Nothing.
Numbers haven't changed?
No.
No phone numbers have changed?
My house phone number has. And I don't even know it because I just got it to have
Just
the
to have
Comcast.
the Comcast. Yep.
Who uses their house phone? You know what I mean?
Right. Who does that?
Bill collectors and the fraternal order police, the only people that call.
But your cell phone number's been the
cell
same for
phone's
years.
the same.
Still
Everything's
same.
the same.
Everything same locations.
Same house, same beat up Pathfinder car. I got another car, but you still see the Pathfinder out there. And your sister got a new car too, man. She's doing well. She's working her little butt off and got a car. Michael's back home. You need to come home, man. You need to come home. That's what I would say to him. You know, we love him and we miss him. Life ain't been the same.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on and sharing your story and
Thank
letting
you
us know
guys.
about Christian.
Thank you guys.
You know, letting us be a platform to get it out there that he's missing and it's ready for him to come home.
Yeah, and if somebody sees something, say something. I like to tell all the young people, you know, our young folks, they have this no snitching thing. Anytime you tell somebody something, they consider it snitching.
Pretty much.
Snitching means if you're involved in a crime, and you tell on your accomplice just
That's
to get
what
your
makes you
time
snitch.
shortened,
Right.
that's snitching. If you tell somebody where a missing person is, that's not snitching.
That's helping.
That's helping. Yeah,
Right.
thank you.
That's
Ben.
helping.
Yeah, I think everything is snitching, you know.
I ain't no narc.
All right. Well, like I said, thanks for coming to the Pandora Wordbox show.
Thank you guys.
We'll definitely keep blasting his posters and getting awareness out there.
Thank you.
I got your music. I'll be playing your music and just being aware.
Thank you, dear.
If you find out any information, please keep us informed.
You'll be the first to know.
Yeah.
And I didn't cry today. I usually cry on these interviews, you know.
I know.
That's why I keep my glasses with me. The grandma part almost, you know, grandmas.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like a praying grandma.
What?
Man.
People, like you say, we didn't understand it when we was little.
Man.
Like, what is grandma doing?
And them was some strong folks because they came from Jim Crow laws and colored water fountains, and you can't sit on the bus and getting spit on, and they came from that era, you know.
If we were like that now, it'd be so much different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much different.
We got
Back then, the village raised the kids.
That's it. And people stuck together.
Now, I don't know what it is.
All right, y'all. So,
Thank you, Pandora. Thank you, Miss Boogie.
all right, y'all. This is the Pandora Wordbox show. I'm about to play "People Make the World Go." What?
Yeah, that's one I did with Faces You Know. Big props to my man Doc Hughes and Faces You Know.
Shout out to Sean Carter, one of our own. He actually has a show here.
Okay.